Oh,
So,
woo!
thank you.
Yeah. There's been lots of subbing happening already.
Oh, good. Thank you for the long list that has scrolled past our seeing. But
Yeah, it looks like a
you've all
lot.
gotten some good folks. Oh,
Hey.
you got Kathy.
Yes. All these folks. My
Oh, he's
goodness
amazing.
gracious, you wonderful people. Yes. Shoo.
Huh?
Slick panel.
That's us.
Are we the
Oh,
panel of slick?
we're the slick panel.
Nice.
I was like,
So what would you say
we
you do
covered
here?
the
Whoa! Oh,
God,
God, we didn't want you up there.
Oh,
That's the one.
It's reading subs.
Damn.
hallelujah.
Sub only chat.
How do I
line
hold all these subs?
continues.
What?
Ah,
Jesus Christ.
Now look, I'm not saying it's a competition, okay? I'm not saying that.
Goodness gracious.
Eric went, but if it is, I would win. Thank you all so very much. That's like absolutely wild. I know.
Wow.
Right? Wild. Absolutely wild. Woo!
I was just thinking that, Ellie Spot. Kate and I were talking like the day before I went to get it done, and I was like, we won't have almost the same hair color anymore. Turns out we actually have more of the same
It's like
hair
more
color.
so, yeah, for sure. Wowie
I'll just
wowie.
have to.
We are part
Get
of
crazy.
the Titian Club. We look like Nancy Drew now.
I always did.
You always did. It's true.
I always did. Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Damn.
Titian hair.
Club Titian.
My hair was actually lighter than Kate's.
You've never been anywhere near as annoying as Nancy Drew. It's a low bar, but you're welcome.
I was gonna say.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Requiem! Okay, everybody, you're all wonderful folks. Oh my god. How do we hold all these subs? There's 4 of us. I can't hold them all.
Ellie Spot, if you can get my hair to curl and actually stay long enough to be witnessed, please keep me your
I
ways.
want to try the curly hair routine on you. You have natural wave to your hair.
Yes, but
We might be able to get it to this.
no, I like do this and then the waves disappear. Or if I straighten it, I do this and then the waves appear. There's no
No rhyme, no reason.
Yeah.
I know how to
Yeah.
juggle.
Scoots.
I know how to juggle.
I don't know
Reading
how to
aloud.
juggle a Scott though. Also, speaking of scoots, should we scoot?
The mic is not
For sure.
enjoying loud noises and screaming today. Sounds peaky and cuts out.
Check,
Interesting.
check, check,
Thank
check,
you,
check.
Weirdness. Check.
Let us know if there's anything
Can
more
you,
that's
weirdness?
wrong.
Is there any particular microphone?
I mean, I
that
think
you're
I was the
checking?
shoutiest. Which will, surprising no one, basically.
My mic we put loud because Troyan speaks quietly, and then sometimes Liz speaks too loudly by contrast.
Also, by
So
being in the middle, you get the most coverage.
true. So I'll try to calm the fuck down.
Shit, level 7 hype train to Fucksville. That's going fast.
Yeah, we have a noise gate to prevent peekitude.
Peekatude. Nice.
Keep talking.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
sorry. Yeah, we just got into a whole thing of just reading all the comments. You're all wonderful people. Can I don't
Pikachu.
I don't choose you.
Okay, so we should pretend there's 20 new. Well, yeah, if we do that, then yeah, the noise gate will kind of.
I mean, that's kind of the idea. I think though. Whoa! There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, I've turned off the limiter and we'll see how that sounds.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
All right. Oh, okay. Just keep that specific feedback coming as necessary.
That's right.
And otherwise, keep those subs coming. Because we love you guys. Thank you guys so much. It's honestly, it's ludicrous. And I mean that in the playful way.
Not the musician way.
Correct. A prof emailed me once, and the subject heading was something along the lines of ludicrous paper.
Oh,
And I like, my heart fell out of my ass, if you'll excuse the expression, because I assumed she was like, how dare you submit this?
oh.
And I wrote back something to the effect of like, I was really frightened by your phrasing. And she's like, oh no, I meant it in the traditional sense of like ludique, meaning playful. And I was like, oh, I don't really think that's how we use that word now, but like, okay, like.
You wrote a playful paper for university?
Scott? Playful?
Thank you, Kate.
I also
probably.
noticed you peaked a bit during your story.
Because I'm excited.
Peaky.
Excitable. Peaky Scotters. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me know if I'm unbearable in the chat, folks. My voice, not me.
People are already asking about XP, so
Okay.
let's just get it over with. God.
I thought you had finger tattoos for a second, Liz. Holy shit. And I know you don't.
Oh my God.
How about I just sneeze? All right.
You.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Everybody look at Scott for a second. Just everyone, just look at him. Just look at him. It's okay. You can show your face. You spent experience before, Scott.
Exactly.
So you're good.
Exactly.
Yeah. We approve of you.
Ding ding.
All of us accept.
Very good.
What did you buy?
Yeah.
I bought a gift. It's a Philodox gift that I have access to as a Black Fury. It's called Porcupine's Reprisal. For 1 rage check, I can basically bounce damage off myself onto my attacker. I would still get damaged, but I can give them superficial damage equal to, like, up to my glory, which is 2. So
whenever you take damage, they take equal damage or they take 2?
they would take the amount of my glory unless it's less.
Right. Okay, so up to 2. Okay,
Correct.
Cool.
Up to 2.
Nice.
It's like thorns.
Spiky hugs.
Likey hugs.
Exactly.
I did 2 purchases. I purchased Glory. And since I then had Forward Down, I also purchased Spirit of the Fray, which is a gift that allows my attack roll to go against multiple opponents within reach for 1 rage check per additional opponent. Because I feel like Macros is the kind of one to jump into a bunch of enemies and let loose.
Is that a
Limbs allow her to kind of
universal gift, like
Yeah.
available to? Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out how that kind of fits with everything, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Note in the book is a native gift.
Right. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of.
For what it's worth, also, it's a Black Fury gift. I know that's kind of what you meant, but it's not a Philodox gift, which you can buy. It's also a Black Fury gift.
Okay, yeah.
They just
So-
don't print it twice.
So it felt like it wasn't really. It's just like, they're making an exception for you. You piece
You
of
spoke
shit.
to the manager, and now you have porcupines. Whatever.
I spoke to the manager. I demand porcupines.
Self-offense. I love it.
Yeah.
1 trade check per additional opponent. Okay, so that's how it's not absolutely
Oh
busted.
yeah, it's not like I jump into a room of 10 enemies and like, bah. No, it's risque.
Can you make that selective? Like if you're surrounded by 5, can you choose to attack 3 of them for 3
think
rage
so.
checks?
I think so.
It's the gift allows the guru to attack additional opponents within reach,
Yeah.
not all opponents within
Yeah.
reach. So yes, you can choose.
Okay, so you'd be engaged with one of them, and then if you're like, I'd like to attack 2 additional ones, you would do 2 rage checks. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Which is, in my mind, again, is a jumping
Yeah.
split kick.
But you have to choose the number of opponents that you are attacking before you roll your rage checks. You can't roll a rage check and be like, I can handle another one. I can go for another one.
Yeah.
You got to choose right at the start.
That's fair.
Flower, you are correct, and I had the renown to pay for it.
Aha!
And I spoke to the manager.
As you do.
Double down.
Flower of August, the renown the renown requirement is 3 as opposed to 2, and since most player characters will start with 3, you're good.
No, I had 3.
Yep.
Unless it's 4,
No, it's
but I don't
3,
think so.
and then it's 4. The one that I got requires 4, but that's why I bumped up
And
my
you bumped up your
glory.
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 You're gloriful.
Because I beat
Glory.
up all those soldiers. Or whatever
No.
they were.
We're all good hearing about these sorts
Yeah,
of
flower,
Yeah.
for sure. Big hearts, big ups.
we still count it.
Yeah.
But my question is, what happened last session?
Many things. Oh.
Apotheosis ordered any percent to clean up and go home, while she invited herself for a drink at Bar Balthazar. Having revealed her suspicions about any percent, Apotheosis joined the pack in checking his home, but he wasn't there. Snooping around revealed that he too was attempting to access footage of the slain CEO's condo, but little else of substance. Macris stayed behind while the other three went to Downstream, where Dante made use of their resources to dig deeper. Troyan was becoming acquainted with Peter and Ken when she received a text from Macris with news that Any Percent had returned home. Troyan raced back uptown and was halfway there when a phone call came in from Apotheosis. The sounds of growls and a scuffle, then silence. With Macris not answering her texts and Dante in the Umbra, Troyan was left to choose between her two packmates.
I love it. The noir caps are like, I love it. Damn it, Aragorn. Oh, shoot. Oh, well.
Who the hell is?
Jen!
Damn it, Janet.
I love you.
They're obviously referring to someone who's performing in a Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Correct.
This year.
Correct. Yeah.
You know what we don't fail to perform every week?
Oh.
Safety
Ah.
Hi, folks. We have these tools in place to enable maximum safety, therefore maximum fun. You, the audience, do not have cards, but you do have options. I'll get to that in a second. What do these cards mean? Let me tell you. So the green card, aka the play card, means despite outward appearances, I am 100% okay with this. I'm enthusiastically consenting to the roleplay that is going on. We're clear to continue. The yellow card is the pause card. Hey everybody, hold up. I need your attention. I need to make the table aware of something. Once I put the card down, we're generally good to continue. The red card, aka the stop card, is I am not okay to continue. In our case, we'll probably go to a BRB screen so that we can discuss amongst ourselves, and we will only continue play if everybody in the room says that it's okay. Mm-hmm. What options do you folks have? Well, you can always whisper RPG Clinic. That will go to all of us. You can also message one of our mods, one of our fabulous safety tools that are present in chat. We have Aragorn here today. Do we have anyone else in this?
I don't believe so.
At the moment.
Today we have Aragorn. Thank you for being here. And she can pass along your feedback anonymously if you so choose. Another thing that you can always do is you can leave the stream, close the chat. Of course, we'd be sad to see you go, but you have to prioritize your safety. And we prioritize ours. And then everyone's safe together, and it's great. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I'm your only tool, but so sharp.
You might say Aragorn is your pocket multi-tool.
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 Multipass.
Multitask.
Multipass.
Yeah. Oh.
If you cannot deal with lycanthropy,
This is not the game for you.
I tend
Thank
to
you
agree
for
with that.
being
Yeah, I
interested
tend to
in our
agree.
content. We do have many other games that do not have anything to do with lycanthropy. I would go with our Exalted games because there are Guru in Changeling.
Avatar?
Avatar is a great one. Check out our other stuff.
There you go. Boom. Sorry.
I mean, if you can't deal with lycanthropy, don't go to Changeling either.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
Exactly, yeah.
Fair.
Oh boy.
It's all right. It's all right. Everything's going to be just fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there can be nothing wrong with what's about to happen. There can be no worries at all for all of you.
Cool.
Do you have any questions before we start?
Nope. No, we know where we know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know where we are.
Just a request to tap back into our stats. You have a chance.
Mm.
It's in a sec.
Mhm.
We'll take care of that just while I restart a program here.
Boo.
I thought I was secretly pulling up like a stat sheet for like some sort of horrible, boss creature.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to just pull up a stat sheet here for a horrible...
Umbra monster. Smoke
Great.
monster.
Good. Excellent. Because I've definitely had the best luck when it comes to fighting.
Being alone. Okay.
No, shut up. You know what? Oh boy. Yeah,
Ready?
party.
Oh, the illusion of choice. The concept of I can choose to do A or B, and it will affect the outcome in a significant way. The reality is that we want to affect outcomes as they affect our own lives. After all, if you decide to eat oats for breakfast or an apple, then ostensibly that isn't going to affect anyone but you, and then by extension everyone else. But sometimes the choices that we make, they have ramifications beyond what we could ever imagine or dream of. And then it comes down to what really personally matters to you. Did you make the right choice? Did you ever have a choice to begin with? It's kind of interesting when the choice is presented to you at a red light, halfway between a duplex way out in the plateau and a cairn underneath a body of water close to Ile Notre Dame. If you want to get an idea of just how far away these things are, we can show you. Down here, this is the cairn. This is downstream. And it is located, in fact, just below the basin here that you see that's running alongside. All the way over here. This is where any percent lives. That's where Macris is right now. And you still have to get onto this island, which means you've got to go around, either down onto the Victoria Bridge or up here on the Jacques Cartier. Which means that you, Macris, right now... Sorry, Troyan, you are currently just, let's say, right here. You're on Saint Laurent and René Levesque. You can turn around and head back to Downstream, or you can proceed to head towards any percent's home. What's happening in Downstream right now, Scott?
Well, Dante's not actually sure. He entered the Umbra in Downstream. He had to speak to the Cairn Spirit thinking engine. He left behind Apotheosis and a couple of other members of the Cairn who recently just walked out. He's not sure.
Macris, you're currently at any percent's home. What's happening there?
Oh, we were having some coffee, and then he was moving off towards his computer, so Macris kicked a cup of coffee into his head and switched into Glabro.
Yes, you do.
Troyan, that Volkswagen Passat's a fine vehicle. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
This from Volkswagen is watching. Yeah.
Hi, Volkswagen. All right.
Where are you going?
So the car stopped at the red light. She kind of starts to talk to herself out loud a little bit. Okay. Phone is probably on silent. She said she was going to talk to him. That's why she hasn't picked up. Everything is fine. She said she would be fine. Oh, damn it. And so with a sigh and just a few deep breaths, trying to calm herself down, she turns around to go back to Downstream.
Your choice is made.
Mm-hmm.
There's I assume the squeal of rubber and as you presumably the U-turn's pretty aggressive. In my mind.
Can I say before she does that, she sends a text to Macris.
Macris.
Just being like, please check in. Trouble at Downstream going back.
I'm also going to confirm that none of you ended up sending a message to Theo, currently at Bar Balthazar, which is much closer to any percent's home than you actually at this time. Okay. However, I am going to remind you that Macris's phone is indeed on silent. Mm-hmm. And therefore, you do not receive the notification. Not that you may have noticed it, because you have recently drop-kicked a mug directly into any percent's head. I'll show you where you're at currently. While Troyan is dealing with some superficial damage, Macris and Dante are both completely healthy, although only at 2 rage for you. Round. Macris.
It's not a socializer. I'm just not. I want to be. I'm gonna keep talking a bit as we go at this, but there's gonna be some claws, some claw action.
Oh my god.
You don't currently have claws in Glabro.
Glabro? Not even slightly sharper nails? Yeah, I don't have any like bonus or anything.
No.
But I feel like there'd still be a little bit.
I mean, you can like reach out and scratch somebody, but it's not going to do any additional damage.
Okay.
You don't have claws specifically. There are gifts that will give you claws.
No. I know. It's like it's in 0 damage. It's just the flavor thing.
Yep, that's fine.
But I can pull out my knife.
My
My pocket.
You absolutely can pull it.
Yeah, I'll pull out my pocket knife.
No gloves.
Okay.
So. Yeah, so pulling out my pocket knife. We could talk. We could talk this through.
Any percent turns around. Kind of. How much coffee was left in the mug?
Most of it. I don't even know if I took any sips. Most of it.
Turns around, just coffee soaking through his shirt. He tilts his head. You've made your choice. He's going to shift to Glabro.
Great.
Round. I don't.
I'm
know.
going to have not taken out my knife. I'm just gonna go at him with my strength and yeah, it's regular ass melee attack, brawl attack rather.
Okay.
Good point, Edwin.
He is going to rip a rather vicious-looking machete off of his arm.
Oh, interesting.
Can he?
That's a good question.
Oh my god.
Just make sure of that. I don't want to tell you that I'm doing something that I can't.
I get the notion that it's actually just duct taped to his arm at all times. He's like, aha!
Takes off like half.
Okay, yeah, he can. He
Nice.
can.
Nice.
Remember that you have your +2
Yep.
for being in Glabro? Okay.
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That was a good roll.
Take
Ouch.
2, or no, it's rounded up. Take 3 superficial damage as his machete slashes across your chest.
That's the first time I've taken damage, so I gain
That
rage.
is true.
Rage.
You couldn't leave well enough and alone.
You couldn't just be honest with me. You couldn't just try to be friends. I'm going to shift to minus. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Rage checks.
Oh boy. All right, here we go.
Historic plateau neighborhood leveled in a.
Wow. That's some nice successes there, so I keep my rage.
Nice.
We're hitting up delirium all over the city. First NDG, then the plateau.
Remember that if you've shifted this round, that's minor action, so you're
-2,
-2, but you
okay.
get +4 for being
So
minus,
same
so it's the
pool.
same pool. But
Yeah.
now you have an extra
More
4.
claws, more
Also, I'll remind you
More
that you can regen
yeah,
at this point if you wish.
but there's nothing to regen. Oh yes, I can.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah, I
have
can.
damage.
And I've still got my 3, so I will do
1 rage check,
It's not successful.
but you will heal
but I
2.
will heal 2.
Hell yeah.
Great.
Ranger.
Yeah, so I will also be attacking him this round with my claw. Yeah, claws.
any percent is going to shift to Krynos.
Man, these apartments are not.
This apartment's going to get fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Montreal
Real
duplexes
fast.
are
The smoke alarm
famously
killer
big.
makes a return.
Okay, so now you're clawing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This is aggravated, isn't it? No,
No.
not the claw. A bite is aggravated, not a claw.
Sad.
Willpower, if you need.
Oh, thank you, Scott.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank
This
you,
this
yes.
guy seems
Yes,
to be
yes, yes,
on
yes,
fire
thank
today.
You, yes.
Let's make him literally
He ain't nothing.
shite. Well, I would have regretted my choice no matter what, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Oh,
Huh?
no change.
Rip.
Total number of successes.
Two.
I rolled 4.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
going to be another 2 superficial damage to you as the knife, I have to reroll.
Because his mature
He's not going to be wielding a machete.
Yeah.
He would have dropped it.
When you are a murder machine, you do not need a murder machine.
Pretty much.
Hope against hope. Ooh. I don't know if you can see the 3
I can see a
ones
what?
here.
But it's not a red, so it's not necessarily brutal.
No, that's not more than I rolled 3 successes. So
Great. So
you're going to take
one
just your
plus he's clawing me, so that's 4 divided by 2.
yeah, so it's 2. So same thing.
Is
Yeah,
there like
okay.
a tender moment maybe where they look into each other's eyes or no? Okay, fair enough.
I don't think
Yeah.
that's.
I
I think
see.
you've misread the situation.
Clearly.
Lift your chin.
No fucking way.
I'm sorry.
Spend the willpower to stay in Krynos.
Oh, yep, that's a thing that has to happen. I'll spend a point of willpower to stay in Krynos.
I'll take my extra 2 dice because I didn't shift.
Ooh, Macros, that's not a lot of willpower.
Yep, correct.
All right, let's go.
I will use a rage check to heal.
Okay.
Good, I don't lose any. Let's do this.
He's going
More-
to try to bite you.
Okay.
Is he so rude?
Oh my.
I'm gonna reroll.
Okay.
I feel like the.
I'm just gonna take my successes out because there's a lot of dice in here.
Mm-hmm. I'm just hoping the kitchen counters weren't recently redone.
2.
It's a
Oh,
plateau
that's not
apartment.
nearly as
Sorry.
bad.
Absolutely not. As the two of you are scuffling in this room, by the way, I should point out that the kitchen is getting messed up. The table has already been smashed just by virtue of the fact that he was standing too close to it. So it is splintered.
That's 5 successes.
5 successes compared to my 2.
Thank
So that's 3 plus 3, that's 6 superficial, which means 3 superficial for him.
Ooh.
All right. Round.
I should say my things when I'm looking at the microphone.
3 rounds.
Yeah?
Is it 3 rounds and out, or are you continuing this?
I mean, is he continuing it?
Oh, he's
I mean, is he?
'Cause I'm
Very
I'm
much
not
not.
about to give up. So
all right. Well, we might as well just roll it again. He rips the sink, and remember, this is a kitchen sink, not a bathroom sink. Rips the sink out of the wall and just hurls it at you.
Damn. Remind me when I'm at all for willpower, there's a penalty.
Yes, you'll take penalties to your mental and social rolls, but not your physicals.
Where you're going, you don't need socials.
You could also just go into frenzy if you wanted to.
I'm gonna shift
Oh, no frenzy?
to
No frenzy?
I like how you proposed it so casually too. Like, oh, you can always.
Hispo.
Okay.
It's a success.
Your rage is 1. If you
Oh,
leave
you-
Krynos,
Oh,
your rage drops to
Thank
1.
you. Yeah, that's fine.
So I would regenerate first.
Okay, well, hold on. Because, yeah, I guess I may as well regenerate. Okay, so I lose rage.
Doesn't matter.
Right, because now I see.
Then I shift to Hispo,
Mm.
Yeah.
etc., etc. Okay.
That's the danger of going to Krynos.
Wait, 2 fewer dice. Actually, 4 fewer dice.
Oh, any percent.
Oh dear. Yeah, shifting costing.
Oh shit! Nope.
Costing
Well, you're lucky.
dice.
I forgot my rage die.
Ah,
Uh,
need to re-roll those.
I do because I had 3 zeros.
Oh!
Hell.
Now.
Any percent does not have combat gifts that he's using
That he's using.
just yet.
What's in there?
6.
6. Whoa! Well, that's
I had a critical success.
Hey!
Oh, thank Jeebus.
yep. That beats my 3.
So I would be biting if I'm in Hispo.
Yep.
So that's +1 egg on top of whatever my threshold is.
So that was be 4 aggravated damage.
Whoa! Hello.
And this is the point where okay, so the sink just careens off the wall and water just starts spouting out, seeing as how of course no one shut the water off to perform this emergency plumbing.
Yeah.
But as you close your jaws around him, you hear him howl in pain and in rage. His eyes go red, and he is now in frenzy.
Take
Hold.
those 2 dice then.
I need you to roll your composure drive.
But there was something about you. She's still listening to Boston.
Boston.
Yes, you can spend willpower as aggravated. That is possible, but
2.
2. All right. You
Oh,
are
3, sorry.
you will avoid any police attention, and with 3 successes, you'll be able to put your foot down a little bit on your way down there. But we're actually going to go back to you. You're still in the Umbra.
Mm-hmm.
Pattern spider guiding you towards the heart where the thinking engine remains. When you arrive, part of this cairn, all the streams of data that have been surrounding you are converging on a single point. And you can see just set into the ground one quite large, what looks like a microchip, with its teeth digging into the ground that now looks similar to a circuit board. There's screens, 4 of them, on each of the cardinal points, north, south, east, and west, which are lit up as you approach. Pattern Spider takes a look at you and... I'm done. My task is complete.
Thank you.
Yeah. And it scuttles off.
Dante approaches this cairn spirit, the thinking engine. Thinking engine spirit. With respect, but with a degree of confidence.
All 4 of the screens are blinking a cursor at what looks to be like a DOS prompt. Do you know what a DOS prompt is?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was like, how am I going to
Checking.
interface with that?
I imagine that there will be many in our audience that do not.
Actually, a really good point, yeah.
But there's no input. that you can see.
Right. Dante stands and kind of views this and takes a little bit of a breath. Thinking engine spirit. My name is Dante. I'm a warrior of Gaia. And I've come here to ask for your guidance and warn you of a threat.
Unknown user, Dante. Register? Question mark.
Oh shit. Yes. Sorry. He says why out loud. The letter, not the question. Although I suppose it could be misinterpreted. He says the letter Y out loud.
Because you intended it for it to be the Y. I'm glad that you made this clear. The screen fills now. 3 of the screens just fill with what looks to be binary and hex. And one of them, the one that faces west, is reading out in English. You are not a current member of the Sept of Downstream. Your identification is that of what?
Independent.
Tribeless? Question mark. Walking alone? Question mark. Lone wolf? Question mark, exclamation mark.
That's cute. No. Incredible. No. No, I am a crescent moon of a pack. They are not here. But this was important for me to do on my own. While I still had time.
You act alone and are not part of a work group at this time? Question mark.
My work group is working. They're doing what they do.
Resources low.
What do you mean?
Resources low.
Dante approaches the sort of like the chip that he sort of assumes is the actual like physical, like, you know, this is all the
It's
physical
large.
spirit,
It's a 2 meter by 2 meter square
yeah.
set into the ground. It's large enough that you can stand on it if you want.
Mhm.
It doesn't have a heatsink on it, nor does it have a fan.
Oh, it's gonna be hot. I mean, yeah, this is also the Umbra, so maybe not. But I'll take another step towards it.
Gilladgood is reminding you, I don't believe you've ever identified yourself as a glasswalker.
Interesting.
It made mention of tribeless, and you did not respond to
That
this.
is true. That is true. I guess I just figured it would know, but that's not how this works. Your resources. I have reason to believe that there are those at Downstream who wish to do harm to my kind. Not just myself, a glasswalker, but to the warriors of Gaia more generally.
Elaborate. 2 of the screens start showing a bomb icon. Multiples. They seem to just be filling the screen slowly. Can you roll me your intelligence technology?
Yes. This doesn't relate to building or repairing, so I can't. Nice. That does not. Okay. 4 successes.
There have been various operating systems, including one for the Atari ST, and bombs indicate error codes. The number of bombs would indicate either what the error code was or every time an error occurs.
Interesting.
The screens are filling up slowly, but these are a lot of errors to occur in one small period of time.
Yeah. Very interesting. I have reason to believe that some of the people here at Downstream are working against you, me, this place.
Proof? Question mark.
Not yet validated. But there are people out there who intend harm, and you know that.
Who? Question mark. Identify? Question mark.
There's a group. There's a group that intends harm to another cairn, another spirit, that of Goose. I'm just like a brief beat to see if there's any recognition of like the spirit of Goose.
The east screen, which currently is not filling up with bombs, blanks. And then it just writes, huh. H-U-H.
This group, known as Clamata, they represent something much worse, and I believe that 2 people here may be involved. I do need more proof, but I need to know if they have seen you. One member of the sept is known as Any Percent. The other, possibly even the leader of this sept, is I'm gonna really quickly pause myself, not for a safety question, but for a question to you guys. Nothing would have come up to suspect apotheosis, because that's happening right now over with Macris and Any Percent.
Correct.
Shit. Okay.
Well, apotheosis was there.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on how much you believe her story, I guess.
Yeah. Well, just haven't done anything to fuck me up. Yeah.
I mean, I know. You can just
Hey.
ask me.
Oh. He
Hey,
Hey.
what's up?
Should I believe apotheosis' story?
Do you want to roll for it?
I would love to. Are you kidding me?
Cool. Why don't you roll me?
No.
Why have I done this?
7.
Why?
Why don't you roll me your wits insight? Because this is really kind of a spur of the moment thing that you're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
Wits insight. Your difficulty, however, is going to be 3.
Okay. So I will say there's essentially a 0 chance that I would succeed at this. It's possible because of how critical successes work, but it is very unlikely.
Well, you may always succeed at a cause.
That's true.
if you roll any successes. How many dice are you rolling?
2.
Oh my god.
Well, what?
And
Like
both of those are rage dice?
that's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, it's not gonna be a brutal outcome. No. Okay, that's good. It's one success.
It's better than expected.
Me too.
One success, you're short 2.
Yeah.
You're welcome to make me an offer, but I won't give you one.
That's fair. I don't want to piss off Thinking Engine. So,
That's a wise choice, my friend.
How about you're trapped in the Umbra forever? No, I'm kidding.
cool.
Did you spend willpower to reroll dice?
I can spend a willpower to reroll 1 die.
Oh,
Yeah.
because you had a small pool.
I only had 2 dice.
only
Yeah,
have
yeah,
two.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
never
no,
mind.
This is
I guess I would reroll both.
I guess you could reroll 1, hopefully get a second success, and then succeed at less of a cost.
Lol.
not great.
I don't have anything to propose at this time, so
You fail.
I'll take that. Yeah.
which is okay. Failure is fine.
Yeah. In that case, though, just to briefly kind of, revise, I suppose. This this member of the Sept, he's been doing some real shady shit, man.
Question. Excrement in absence of light?
No. A little bit of laughter kind of peels out through the umbra. No, he's been.
You see that one of the screens has flashed up a URL. It's or rather just an IP address.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't. I mean,
I don't think you've memorized every IP address in the world right now. No.
I'd like to see you roll for it, though.
And then
Nope.
it displays under that IP address query shady shit.
No, he's taken to acting alone, without the rest of his pack, without telling them what was going on, without consulting with us, even.
Yes. Like ... Dante.
No, not like Dante. There's a difference.
Acting without work group.
I hate the logic of machines. I say in my own mind, obviously, not out loud. Thinking Engine, I'm trying to communicate to you that there may be a very real threat to your existence. and one that I wish to prevent. But I need information from you. I can give you as much as I have and promise to find more. But I need to know if any member of this sept here at Downstream has come to ask things of you.
I need you to roll charisma technology, please. Your difficulty is still 3.
Would this relate to the Glasswalker Spider's boon of building or repairing?
You are not building or repairing.
Okay. Had to ask, because building a relationship could potentially work. Oh, sorry. I almost fucked that up. It is a... Okay. So. All right, John.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming at you. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
3 successes, brutal outcome.
Then it's a failure.
Okay. Brutal outcome.
Oh no.
We're going to pause.
Okay.
More than a feeling.
When I hear that old song they used to play, and you
I
get to
karate
Il
chop thinking
Notre Dame. You're approaching the cairn.
I park quickly but legally.
Strange. The street lights surrounding where you're used to entering the tunnel that leads to the cairn, all those street lights are out.
God.
Very dark here.
Park. I head for the door.
Okay. Wits, alert, awareness. Difficulty of 2. Be prepared, Macros, for coming back to you shortly. Oh, we're coming back to Macros shortly.
That's 4 successes.
Yeah, sure is.
As you approach, there's no one outside here, but once you get into the tunnel, you're hearing the sounds of it's odd. It almost sounds like sparking.
Okay.
In fact, welding.
Oh.
Oh shit.
I would like to shift to Glabro, please.
That's a rage check.
No, on this one.
But you do shift.
I do shift. Yoink and yoink. Whoop.
Disconnected.
When you get towards the end of the hallway, you encounter the door, and there are parts of the metallic door that are glowing red hot.
And the sound, it sounds like whoever is welding might be like continuing to weld the door on the other side.
Yep.
Okay. I try hammering on the door.
Bang, 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 bang,
Yeah.
bang. No answer. The welding continues.
If I wanted to try to brute force this door open, is there a roll I could make
Yes.
for this? And what kind of pain would that instill on my body?
Pain on your body isn't necessarily the thing that you have to worry about. However, there are other things that you can worry about
Oh dear.
if you so choose.
Oh.
Maybe I choose to not worry about them.
This is a feat of strength.
Okay.
Looking at here. So you're going to roll your strength and athletics.
Okay.
In order to break open a metal fire door, you're going to need you're going to need to have an effective strength of 5. But you're in Glabro, right?
Yes. I
Okay, so
forgot
you
about
do
that.
have it. Never mind. You don't need to make the roll.
Oh.
Because they haven't finished welding the door, you are going to be able to break open that door. But I should warn you that it's a violent act. You can't do this quietly.
Okay.
You're slamming this. You're basically slamming into this door until it smashes open.
That sounds fair.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Ryan doesn't have an issue with this.
Okay.
Macris can weld them a new door.
Yeah.
With all her
Carpentry and
knowledge of
welding are the
carpentry.
same thing.
Totally.
You smash the door open,
Doors are doors. Okay.
knocking whoever is behind the door backwards. When you see smoke starting to billow out of the room. Actually, that's all you can see is smoke. Just thick smoke billowing out of the room.
Boy. So I can't see who I just threw backwards?
No, not currently.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have anything that I can use to see or up my senses, except maybe, like, if I shifted to lupus?
Lupus would give you better perception, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shift to lupus then.
Okay, that's another. That's no rage
That's
check
great.
for lupus.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay, so I shift to lupus. I guess the first...
As you shift to lupus, you hear this very sharp retort of a gun going off, aiming right around where your head was before you shifted down,
Fantastic.
and you feel the shards of the bullet just land on your back as it ricochets off the wall behind you.
Yikes.
Okay, great. Cool,
Good.
And then you hear a voice. It is Code 902's. Keep away. Back off.
She does not answer. But basically tries to move away from the voice to get around wherever Code 902 is. Looking for first Dante, then Apotheosis.
All right. So first we're going to have that be a dexterity stealth to see if you can stay. Now, you are covered by smoke. So right now it's really just noise that you're trying to avoid making. So I'm going to say that this is going to be and you're in lupus.
Correct.
So I'm going to say that your difficulty here is just the one.
Okay.
Not difficult.
And I don't think I get a bonus for lupus, so here we go. Just the one.
Well, that's good enough.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you're right. My brain heard too. What's wrong? A brutal outcome. You punch the smoke until it bleeds.
Sometimes that's what you need to do.
It's true.
So as you start moving, you hear enough kind of very labored breathing. It's not easy to breathe in this smoke, but you only hear one person breathing in this room. So ostensibly that's Code 902.
Okay. I was in the room. I would hope for long enough before leaving to know there were other doors.
Yes.
I start heading toward whichever one is closest to me.
Okay. As you reach the next door, you can feel that it, however, has been welded shut.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
If you're still there, you need to tell me who you are. Now.
This is Code 902, or is this Ken?
The voice.
Daniel?
It's Code 902.
Okay. So she shifts back to Glabro.
That's going to be another rage check.
Yep. Oh, balls. like it.
You haven't howled yet.
Not
Just check.
or gotten hurt.
Thanks.
Where are the others?
Identify yourself.
Where are the others? Answer me.
Smoke is going to clear in the next 2 rounds.
Uh-huh.
He is not answering you. But you definitely hear the slide of a gun working.
Can I, since this other door is welded shut, can I?
That you can try. That's a strength athletics roll. That would be the equivalent of you needing to... You're going to need to roll... Just check here from... Okay, usual pull for lifting and smashing things.
Not the usual pool for smashing things. Very good. Oh boy.
Okay, you're going to need to roll a strength athletics.
Okay.
Your current strength athletics, you're going to need to roll at least 5 successes to rip open a door.
Do you have +2 from Glamour?
I do.
Let's do it like it's doable.
Doable.
He said, the eternal optimist.
It's doable, and I have willpower. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Oh, hello, sexy. Oh my goodness.
Brutal outcome.
Can you imagine? Woo.
7 successes. Yeah.
Is there something you want to do with the door?
Can I, if I rip it off, can I throw it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm throwing it in the direction of the fucking void.
Okay, now, in this particular
And I
case...
hope it's hot and I hope it burns his face off.
In this particular case, I'm going to give him a bonus to his attempt to resist because you are throwing it almost blindly.
Yes. Fair.
But I'm going to leave your 7 successes here.
Shield. Trying.
Okay.
Shields when you're attacking. Come on.
Well, that was a thing.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no.
You hear as the door smashes into something, but now the smoke starts to pour out of the room now that there's 2 separate entrances that are open. And so now air is able to circulate. You can move forward if you so choose.
I do so choose.
It's very dark. You may be eaten by a grue.
I really hope not.
You're going to continue further in?
I continue further in.
Excellent. Let's go back to Frenzy McGee, shall we?
Yeah. Yep, Marcus is gonna start biting at his gut region just for the sake of trying to do as much damage as possible to get him down as quick as possible. Just flavor. Attack him with my bites.
The now absolutely out of his mind, any percent, is going to attempt to take his just the 5 claws on one hand and bury it into every hole in your face.
Great.
I hope I don't have to fight someone.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend that willpower and accept that I'm gonna be in some bad social situations,
Because you gotta.
Yeah. Great. That's 4 successes.
Now, I'm going to point this out.
Yeah.
That had you not done that,
Yeah.
I rolled a brutal outcome. Sorry?
I only had 1 before. I got 2 zeros, so yeah, I really needed that.
Yeah.
We tied. Which means that we're going to each do damage. You were biting?
Yep, so that's 1 egg plus 1, so that's 2.
2 aggravated. You are going to take 2 superficial. That's including the round.
Yeah.
And with a scream, now that you've locked,
Yeah.
now that you've jawed his thing,
Yeah.
he's just going to bring his hands up and just start smashing down on you, attempting to snap your spine.
Attempting to close my jaws deeper into his.
So are you trying to grapple with him or are you just trying to bite him?
Just trying to bite him.
Okay, great.
Deal the damages to make him KO.
KO. I knew someone would try
This
at least
rage die keeps giving me ones. I'm just gonna swap them. Sweet. That is 6 successes.
6.
Yeah.
Chris.
How do you get 6?
I got 2 zeros, so
We tie.
yeah.
Take 2 superficial damage.
Great. He takes 2 egg.
Take 2 egg. Remember that he is in
He has
Krynos,
Krynos.
so he gets
Yeah.
those 4 extra health levels.
Which I've just dealt, but he had some others.
I was going to say he can't stay there forever,
And then-
but he can. It's frenzy.
At this point, now
Shit.
utterly frustrated with you,
Yeah.
his teeth start gnashing out, trying to just lock around your upper jaw.
Yeah, I'm using my paws to get a better brace myself against like his counters and also him to try to just keep digging deeper and deeper. Really just trying to, send his body into enough shock.
The force of both of your bodies smashing against the kitchen brings every single glass and plate in his cupboard smashing down into the sink, shards of porcelain and glass going everywhere.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Witness me.
Witness me!
You have been
That's
witnessed.
8 successes.
This is
8?
the best
They
thing
have
I've
4
ever seen.
zeros.
Can confirm.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's just 4. That's 5 aggravated damage that you're doing here. Which means that he immediately drops. He's now in Hamid and unconscious.
I'm going to howl at the moon
Gain a rage.
and then
Blood plate.
revert. Which though? But I can switch between Lupus and Hamid easily enough.
That is correct.
I'm gonna switch to Lupus for the moment. Doggo. And be very aware. I'm very aware of the fact that we've just caused a lot of noise and damage, and that he probably has downstairs neighbors who are home.
There's somebody downstairs like trying to watch Wheel of Fortune with volume turned all the way up.
Wheel of what?
Like to buy a bone.
I will
No,
remind you,
yeah.
he is Guru.
Yeah.
He will not die
No.
unless you
Try
set him
to
on
kill
fire, shoot, like,
I'm not
punch silver in his body,
seeking
or
to.
tear him apart.
not seeking to do this. I am seeking to see if I can drag him onto my large wolfy back.
Wolves aren't really equipped to carry that much weight. He weighs more than you do right now.
Yeah.
Clement Lupus!
It's not to say that you can't
No, no.
necessarily carry him, but wolves don't really put things on their backs like that.
Yes.
Riding.
Don't mourn, Diablo-rise.
Oh my god.
Somebody quote that for me, please.
Right?
That's
Ay, yoy.
I just want to drag his ass out of here.
You can drag him out with by the scruff of his neck.
Yeah. Just a long way down.
Not if he's falling, yeah.
Blood.
Bonk, bonk,
Yeah,
Yeah, blood all the way down the stairs, right?
Oh my god.
We searched this place. There's nothing else for me here. I just need to get him out of here. So my plan is to. I just don't know where the fuck to go. I think I need a minute
'Kay.
just to decide what I'm doing.
All right. Macros takes a second as water gushes from the wall, as the ground is now pooling with a mixture of porcelain, glass, and blood
And coffee.
and coffee. The various Ethernet cables snaking across the ground now in very much danger of shorting out.
Yeah, and with all my willpower, like in my impaired? Yeah, so I'm
You are
also
impaired.
social and mental impaired. So I'm just taking a second to figure out what I can do. Looking around in my wolfy form.
That was my dog. Wolf.
And let's head back.
oh my god. That was incredible. Do you take the smoke detector on your way?
No.
Out?
Yes. You
I'm
should
gonna
take. No,
I'm gonna
you.
ask one more time.
You need to take the smoke detector in this place. Where there's
Yeah, that's
smoke,
fair.
there's fire. And then, like, Dante, shoots someone
Nice.
because he opens fire.
That's pretty badass.
Dante grits his teeth and kind of like lashes out, not physically hitting the sort of large chip, but like lashing out towards it. Don't you fucking understand? I'm trying to help you.
Identification Dante found in database programmed hostile entity.
Programmed by who?
Your commands are no longer accepted.
Fuck's sakes. Great. You're gonna fucking die in the Umbra. Goddamn. Oh shit.
You can either swap back now, or I'm going to ask you to spend 1 superficial willpower to maintain your sanity in the Umbra.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's a good point. I mean, it sure sounds like I'm going to be leaving very, very soon anyway.
Then you won't have to.
I think I'm gonna growl. I'm still in Hamid, so I'm not like, it's not bestial at all, but I'm gonna growl at Thinking Engine and just take off back in the direction from which I came. Getting ready to perform the
Bombs are still filling up those 2 screens. It's so strange.
It is. If these are, can I, John, do you think it would be possible for me to determine, even in this state, whether these are whether these are representation of errors that are occurring or they're like ongoing errors? Do you know what I mean? Is it something that's happening right now?
It's an interesting question, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have you figure that out.
Okay, because I could maybe do something.
However, you seem a little annoyed.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to have you roll your resolve
Oh.
technology, please.
Okay.
Difficulty is 3.
Oh no.
It's a brutal outcome.
It's a what?
It's a brutal outcome.
No.
Yeah. I
Okay.
112 on the rage dice, to be clear.
Oh my god.
That is
That's technically just a failure. If you would like, that can be just a failure.
as opposed to
As opposed to you acting out.
I'm like I really thought Dante would like connect with Thinking Engine. I really did.
Thought Dante would too.
And this is not happening
But
today.
you did approach him with rage at 3.
Yeah.
Rage in your heart. if you will.
Rage in my heart and in my mouth. Fuck.
I'm going to give you an offer.
Okay.
I'll answer your question, but you will destroy one of the panels. Or I won't answer. By the way, the answer that I give you, it will be more than just one or the other. I'll give
Right,
you
sure.
an explanation. But in order to do that, you are going to be approaching a panel, and it will not survive. Alternately, you can leave. And you can leave Thinking Engine unharmed. It's your choice.
Fuck me. A theurge wouldn't want to hurt a spirit in this way.
I'm not sure if that's true.
Wouldn't
Theurge
want to.
Theurge is perhaps an expert in dealing with spirits, but one way to deal with a spirit is to show it the business end of a claw.
That is fair.
But it depends on the kind of theurge you want to be. It depends,
Today?
Scott, on what Dante would do in this situation.
He is a seeker of knowledge, and he is desperate in this moment to know why things are fucked up at Downstream. I am going to approach a panel. I am going to essentially shake it and shout, "Why?" as I probably physically crack it in half.
These errors are ongoing currently. Somebody is currently affecting Thinking Engine, reducing its resources so that it cannot answer correctly or properly. It is being overwhelmed. There's a number of ways that this could have happened, but I'll remind you that Thinking Engine is not, in and of itself, a piece of technology. This is a representation. So it wouldn't be something as simple as an application of, say, Jamtech or Gremlins.
Right.
Although that could potentially work if it was affecting technology in the physical realm that Thinking Engine relied upon, perhaps a form of shimonage that was done. But when you pull the panel off, the other three turn off, and you start hearing many, many little footsteps. What do you do?
I have a relatively large ring, which I had written down. I can't remember the exact phrasing, but it's like it's an RFID tag. But right now, I am using it to complete a rite as quickly as humanly possible. I'm going to, and this is going to suck, I'm going to use the ring to gouge marks into the broken screen in front of me. I'm going to carve essentially a pictogram depicting me leaving.
You're going to punch through the Umbra that way.
I'm going to punch through the Umbra by pissing off the Umbra. I think this is going to go really well.
I mean,
It's a solid plan, man.
This is a legitimate thing that you can do if you choose.
That's how rights work, right?
Oh my god, this is incredible.
I just don't know if I'm going to lose my glasswalker status or my theurge status first. Do you know
I
what I
don't
mean?
think we're allowed to lecture anyone about making situations worse anymore. I don't think we're allowed to do that.
I'm certainly not.
I will have you roll your highest renown in your occult, please. Your difficulty is only 2. I'll remind you, of course, that your rage dice still apply.
Well, that at least is a good thing. Okay. 3 successes.
Then you'll shift back. You are close to the heart of the cairn, though. You are not entering in the same place that you left.
Okay. Right. Right.
Troyan.
Yes.
Very interesting.
The room that you've entered is a conference room. And while you cannot see, the first thing that you bump into is a very large executive-style chair, the kind that has a very tall back, big pillowy headrest.
Is there anyone sitting in the chair?
No.
Skeleton.
Think a large conference table as your eyes start to get used to the very small amount of light in here. It looks like it's a natural, very large plane of wood that has been filled with epoxy in order to make sure that it's smooth. But this is wood that seems to have been found and then fashioned into a very large table. There's 2 other doors, other than the one that you entered, that lead somewhere else into the cairn. There are screens on the walls here, but none of them are lit.
Okay. Once ascertaining that there's no living people in this room.
Well, why don't you roll me your its awareness, please?
Okay.
Or detect life. Well, that is actually a thing in this game. I shouldn't. Yeah.
Does Mountain Dew count as a living entity?
Leave it out long enough.
That is 3 successes.
Gil, I assume that she threw the door behind her towards the voice.
Yeah, she turned around and threw it at the person who was shooting at her. Also, the quote is making situations worse. So we'll have to edit that quote. We can do that later, or someone else can do it. But yeah.
How many successes?
3.
There's something alive in this room. It's underneath the table. You can hear breathing.
She ducks to look under the table.
There's a wolf under the table. The wolf is not moving other than a rib cage slowly going up and down. There's blood that has been seeping along the ground into the executive carpeting.
Executive. Okay,
But
so
it's still quite dark. It's kind of difficult to tell who it could be and what the nature of the injuries are.
if I switched to lupus, is there the chance I'd be able to recognize them by scent?
Yes.
Okay, I will do that then.
Okay.
Shoot.
Troyan wins the award for most shifting.
It's apotheosis.
And she's also in lupus?
She's in lupus.
Okay. How bad is the smoke in here?
Where you are, underneath the table, it isn't quite at the point where like the smoke has reached you.
I have 2 medicine. If I were to shift to Hamid, could I do some kind of like quick, like, could I do anything to stop the bleeding or at least slow the bleeding? And maybe put like a cloth over her mouth or something.
So she is Guru. She won't die like this. You know that for sure.
Yeah.
However, I mean, that being said, you can use medicine to heal aggravated health damage. Now, if you are doing that, it's going to take some time.
Oh, okay.
And the aggravated damage heals over the course of the night, not immediately.
So it's almost the same.
It wouldn't be
difference
worth
just
it
leave
to
her
do
like
it
this.
now.
Okay, so I don't shift then. I stay in lupus until the moment I need to brute force another door. What I would like to do, either as lupus or I'll shift to Hamid to do this, is drag like a chair or something. Oh no, wait. Yeah, drag a few chairs over to the opening of the door, so if somebody does try to follow me in, at least they have minor obstacles to get over. I know there's no door, so it's not going to stop them for long, but it will alert them, or me, to their presence. And then I want to go to one of the doors that are closed. I'm looking for Dante.
Okay.
Maybe in my wolf form. Like in my wolf form, I'm just trying to pick up any scents, any bit of his musk. Probably
Sandalwood.
sandalwood, spicy sandalwood,
And right now, a lot of fear.
a little bit of urine.
A little bit of urine.
I'm going to rip some sheets off his bed, wrap him up to at least stem some of the blood. And then I will shift to Hamid to do this. And then I will talk him over my shoulder fireman style.
What's your strength?
3.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Nice.
And I'm going to scurry off up Duluth into the mountain. I'm headed to Weathered Storm.
Ooh.
I guess it's not that much closer because it's so far into the mountain.
So you are...
A little less, because I'm only like 2 or 3 blocks from the edge of the park. So my thought is to get somewhere less conspicuous than downtown Montreal with a bleeding carcass over my shoulder.
100%.
You're gonna torture. Go to the mountain, you know.
So you can see here,
Yeah.
this is where you are.
Yeah.
And Bar Balthazar is
Not far.
here,
But
and there's the
further
cairn.
Downtown.
It's kind of equidistant. So where are you going? And are you trying to drag this person the entire way?
I'm trying to carry him. And this is the thing. I want to take him with me, and I don't think I can just throw him in an Uber without too many questions.
Rough night, buddy.
And I just don't think
I'll tip 5 stars.
I don't think I can weekend at Bernie's my way down Saint Laurent. In right? Like
At least it's like 3 a.m. Most people
No,
aren't
but,
gonna
like,
be drunk.
This dude's
How's that
super
still-
What about
fucked
the
up.
people who are getting peanut butter noodles?
They're probably drunk if they're getting those peanut butter noodles, which I tried sober and they were disappointing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
But it's
No,
$2.
there's 2 states
It's
under which
$2.
those peanut butter noodles are good. Drunk, or I'm so hungry and it's like 2
And it's
a.m.
2
Where the
a.m.
hell am I
and
supposed to
nothing
get
else
food?
is open.
Honestly,
Yeah,
fair.
and then they're good, but don't try them in the light of day.
No.
So
You see too much.
so you are not going to head down and instead
Feel it.
Yeah, I think I'm going into the woods.
Into the woods.
Plus,
to
I mean,
grandmother's
let's talk about drama. You're taking
To
any
grandmother's
percent
house? Yeah, I
near
know.
Weathered
Oh, I know.
Storm. I love this.
Jenny's
then-
gonna have a field day.
here's the test that I'm going to put you.
Yeah.
You're trying to get through the woods without necessarily being detected. You're also carrying a body. I'm going to have you roll your strength stealth at a difficulty of 3. It's September, Aragorn. It's still actually
I don't think that's
unseasonably
carefully
warm.
considered. I would say. I'm building the pool that I already have in my dice tray. I was like, where are all my dice already ready for me?
Gil, peanut butter noodles in general are good sober, but it's
yeah.
this one spot that does $2 peanut butter chow mein
3
noodles.
successes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
peanut butter chow mein.
It's $2.
$2 specifically. It's this like one spot.
Cheapest noodles,
Exactly.
just peanut butter. That's it. Not fancy.
No.
But yeah, 3 successes.
Crash, baby.
You are going to successfully drag any percent. Well, not literally drag,
Oh, okay.
figuratively drag any percent towards Weathered Storm. I think at this point would be a good point for us to take a break.
Well, yeah, I need to consider my I don't know, my future, my options. I think we all do,
My
honestly.
thinking is that also bringing him directly back to the bar feels like bringing all the heat to the bar,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't a good move.
Bringing heat back to a cairn.
Yeah, but
No,
there's
no,
lots
I'm-
of Guru,
Yeah.
and look, I need backup. I haven't checked my phone,
Back up.
but as far as I know, my
backup.
buddies are at Downstream, which is too far to get to.
Hey, look, we can
Yeah.
discuss the
Yeah.
relative safety of this. I don't imagine there's anybody in the chat currently who isn't subscribed, but if you're not, you are going to see some ads. We do this so that people don't see ads during gameplay. Otherwise, feel free to ask us a bunch of questions. We're here for you.
Yay.
Highly recommend peanut butter noodles.
Yeah,
like, if
honestly,
you're making them
delicious.
at home, they're really easy. And you can add like chili oil or chili crisp.
Yeah.
Some like roasted peanuts on top. So fucking good. Anyway.
Yeah, let us know what you think. And Ost, you dropped in right when the shit was going down, so hello and welcome. It's been a wild day.
I love peanut butter.
Yes, peanut butter.
Basically anything.
Oh yeah, no, honestly.
Um,
I don't think I've had. I know it's like a thing to have like peanut butter as a hamburger topping, or like whatever. I don't think I've done that before though.
that I don't think I've done.
Probably good because peanut butter is delicious.
Bon.
Bon. Yeah, that's right.
I know that if you go to Five Guys, they have peanuts just available like all the time.
Wild. Okay.
They set out peanuts in
Guys.
scoops where you can just scoop
That's
peanuts into
right.
things so that you can just eat peanuts at will while you're waiting for your hamburger.
Love that. Ellie Spot, we will post a recipe. Because we kind of, when Liz and I do this, it's usually just like a fast and dirty, as it were, but so to speak. So sorry. We just make a sauce and then mix the noodles into the sauce. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the washroom too. Need anything, John?
No.
Players who good decision.
Five Guys is a fast food chain that's slightly more deliberate than other fast food chains. A bit more expensive, but also with quality to match. Flower of August, if you don't love peanut butter, that's okay. You don't have to. for instance, I know many people who cannot have peanut butter because it would make them sick or die. But I am unfortunately of an opposite thing in that I actually have I have medical reasons to like peanut butter compared to other things because I need protein. Protein is good, so that is why I have. Oh, Texas Roadhouse. Oh, Captain Slooey. If there's one thing that I miss from my time living in Texas, there's more than one thing, but if there's definitely one thing, and that is the food. There is incredible restaurants in Texas.
Well, in Austin specifically.
Austin specifically, but also Texas Roadhouse is just very good. Oh. Smash Burger I also miss, which they don't have here. But I don't know. People are allowed to have opinions. They can also be correct.
That sounds like you're allergic, Ranty. If it makes you choke, if it messes with your throat, you are allergic.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I miss Rudy's. I miss Mighty Fine.
Mighty Fine was good.
I don't miss Whataburger. Or
Waterburger.
Whataburger.
As they pronounce it?
As they pronounce it.
I miss HEB or the Heb. Yeah.
Yeah. The Heb? Fuck. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I definitely miss the Heb. There is not a better grocery plus store here. Period.
Apparently there's Texas Roadhouse in other states, but not in Canada, or at least not in Quebec.
Yeah, I haven't encountered a Texas Roadhouse here. Roadhouse here.
Interesting, Ranty.
But yeah, that is one thing I miss from Texas. Kiwi is, yeah, Kiwi's a thing.
No kiwi.
Flower of August, funnily enough, that isn't the first thing that I would choose to move up to Canada. But the other thing that's a bit strange is that here in Quebec, there are certain restaurants that can no longer operate. For the longest time, we weren't allowed to have Taco Bell here because Quebec has more stringent rules about the kind of ground beef you can serve. Then Taco Bell decided to try to come here anyway using higher grade meat. And none of them were profitable, I guess. Either that or they just, because now they're all gone. There's no Taco Bells left in Quebec anymore.
No, last one closed. I mean, it was not being well run. None of the fast food in that little few block radius.
No, although now it's a Pizza Hut, and that Pizza Hut is brand new, and it seems to be doing just fine. So.
Yeah, I'm intensely hungry for peanut butter noodles. That is not the dinner that's coming for me.
Oh man, I could really go for some peanut butter noodles right now.
Yeah, we're talking about
Who else?
peanut butter noodles. Well, we ran around a lot of food, and then he circled back.
Salt Lick. Salt Lick's also that I really did enjoy Salt Lick. The interesting thing is that Texas barbecue is barbecue that you prefer because it doesn't have nearly as much sugary or smoky.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
Like, I don't mind a bit of smoke, but when smoke is the primary flavor. I had food poisoning from a barbecue place once, so I just can't do it anymore.
Texas barbecue is superior in basically every way. Also, like proper Tex-Mex. Taco Deli. Oh, man. Anyway, so, yeah, that's what I miss probably the most from Texas.
McDonald's has a maple leaf. Eaton's just was an S. R.I.P. Eaton's.
Yeah, there are also specific rules about whether businesses can operate with an English name here. It is possible, but McDonald's did that before that was a rule, and they just replaced their apostrophe with a maple leaf.
It was like, cool. It's our logo.
Whoa.
There's a fresh thing of
Sweet. I think there's like 2 half ones as well. Oh, lots of fizz.
Oh, good.
oh. I was taking the
Thank
one
you.
that was
Apologies
already
for-
in there.
Been a little later.
It's all right.
Indeed.
We ready to get back to this?
Honestly, I don't know, but like, yeah, I think we should.
All right. Well, we can end the break. Who do I go to first?
A great question.
Dante. When you emerge, you are in a room that contains. First of all, it's very, very cold in this room. The air conditioning in this room is on blast.
Right.
Constantly. And as you are in here, you also see Ken, as you might remember from before. Bonar Philodox.
Drops the mic, if I recall correctly.
That's the one. Who is looking at one of the screens and then looks back startled to see you emerge. What?
Oh my fucking god. Holy shit, Ken, am I glad to see you.
Why? What were you doing?
I walk right up to him until I'm about, I don't know, 10 centimeters away from his nose. Someone is fucking with Thinking Engine.
So what? You entered the art without any authorization, and then you come to me and you tell me that something's wrong?
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
What business do you have going there?
I had questions. And I didn't think anyone around here was going to be able to answer me.
It's not your cairn.
That wasn't my choice.
You always have a choice as to whether or not you're going to enter a cairn or not. Perhaps Code 902 is right about you.
He's not. Whatever he thinks about me, it's just... Look, Ken, that's not the point right now.
What is the point?
I can apologize all I want. I can pay Shimonage. I will. Right now, something really fucking bad is going down in there. Someone is doing something to Thinking Spirits. Someone is sabotaging us.
No,
This place.
no. I don't think you need to worry. We're already on it. We're already fixing it so that the cairn returns to the way it's supposed to be.
Holy shit. You're in on this.
In on what?
Motherfucker.
Think maybe you need to be quiet for a second.
I think you need to tell me what the fuck is going on right now.
You're a Tirge, yes? It is your responsibility to speak to spirits. It is my responsibility to know what the difference is between right and wrong. Downstream, it has been wrong for a long time.
What the fuck is wrong with it?
Just in the way, for instance, that people have been driving you off. Yes? The way that 902 to the moon do not trust you.
I'm listening.
They do not trust glasswalkers. Even if they are. Well, 902 is not. He's Bonar. A cairn like this, it should be embraced by those who understand technology, who understand its use, its true function. Now, I'm going to point out,
Yeah, tell me.
Drops the Mic is not a glasswalker.
Correct. Yeah. He's also, I don't have it in front of me, but he's also a Bonar, right? I think, because everyone here is
That is
either one of
correct.
those two tribes. So, okay.
This time, and I think you know this, and we can embrace it.
Time for what? Ken?
We have to use this technology in order to help and not hinder.
I'm all for progress. You know that.
Yes,
That's my...
which is why I'm trusting you with this. And he shows you a USB stick.
way.
Access to the art of the cairn needs to be restricted. Currently, I'm locking out those who have proven that they do not have the responsibility or the insight.
Who's with you on this, Ken?
Any percent? Any percent understands.
Dante just takes a relatively casual step back, so he's no longer like, right up in his grill, and then casually tosses off the question, how do you know you can trust any percent?
It is a good question. Absolutely. He and I have been speaking for a long, long period of time. I'm a philodox. It is what I do. I speak. I listen. And I judge. Yes?
Yeah. So how do you judge his actions, I don't know, tonight?
What did he do tonight?
You trust him, but you don't know.
I don't know what happened 2 hours ago to somebody I haven't seen, except for a brief period of moment where he comes in, changes his clothes, that's it. What did he do?
Things are bad here, aren't they?
They're bad everywhere. But we can make it right.
Don't think locking people out of a decision-making process in a cairn is ever going to be right.
Thinking engine wasn't itself, was it? When you saw it. Slow.
Dante's eyes betray the answer, yes.
Why do you think that is? I'm trying to help.
Someone's trying to slow it down. Someone's drawing its resources for something.
Yes.
Or at least preventing it from recognizing that it's in danger, that it's a threat.
Apotheosis. Why would you ever trust somebody who believes that there are certain things that can be done using technology, but not others? Why limit oneself? Apotheosis is not acting in our best interests. I am taking this place from those who do not have the vision to use it. And I'm offering you a chance to find a family here. Would you come with me, Dante?
You're shutting people out.
Until they can prove that they belong. Do you belong?
I don't know, Ken. What wouldn't you do with technology? What are your limits? What do you think is wrong, Philodox?
I'm disappointed. I thought that perhaps I was right about you.
Everyone's always fucking wrong about me, aren't they? But nobody ever takes the time to get to know me. Nobody ever takes the time to figure out what I can do. I need you to tell me Ken, did you know that any percent was off destroying the only leads we had into the threat to this city?
You mean Clemata?
Yeah.
I knew that he was doing something. I didn't know exactly what. Why he killed someone? CEO?
So, and again, Dante's trying to kind of play it relatively cool and takes another sort of half step back. Threat to the city, a threat to this place, threat to the cairn of weathered storm, and you just want to destroy all possible leads we have to it. That's what you think progress is. It's burning bridges and it's blocking off paths.
It's using money to buy enough shares in Clemata that when it becomes painfully obvious that there is no one left on the board, we can take control. We can own it.
I punch Ken Gagnon in the throat. I just cold cock him. Like right in it. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, boy.
Like, I just try to keep
Still
it
in
cool.
Hamid, right?
Yeah, absolutely correct.
You're not
sorry, that was
shifting
probably
up
a little-
first?
Yeah, let's do it. As a 2-die minor action, so it will not currently affect
Okay.
my pool. But yes,
Rage
I will.
check.
Thank you. Yes, I will. Okay, lose a rage. Shift to Glabro. As the fist draws back, Dante sort of erupts into this like bestial form and just attempts to sort of smash the guy into the back wall.
Okay. All right. You can rear your fist back.
Mm-hmm.
You can go after this person. That's just
I
fine.
made so many enemies.
I'm okay with this.
It's Werewolf, right, guys? This is the game, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Is it the game?
I
a
think it's
game.
make enemies the game. I think that's. It's not called
Make
politics.
enemies do crimes.
All right. I'll say that because it's a surprise, he's not going to shift this round.
Okay. I'm imagining strength brawl
Strength brawl.
party. Oh, sorry. I'm re-rolling. I only have 2 rage.
It's fine.
Oh shit, man. Okay. I didn't see your 3 before. I got really excited about mine.
So as you reach out and slam your fist in his throat, he's going to bring the heel of his palm up underneath your chin. You'll both take... Well, we tied. So you're both going to take 1 superficial.
Okay.
He shifts. To Hispo.
Oh. Oh. Ugh.
And he drags his claws against one of the server racks.
Okay. Okay. As Gil mentioned, I took superficial damage in combat. I'm going to gain a rage. It's the first
Yep.
time. Dante's eyes go wide as Ken starts damaging the server racks.
No.
Oh, he's
Sharpening his claws.
Ha 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 ha! Shit. Okay. Okay.
Fool. Round.
Yep.
Hello.
Where are you? Oh yeah. Right.
I'm in the conference room having a conference. I'd like to shift to Glabro, please.
Shift away. You just shift.
Shifty McGee.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
This is the problem.
I would like to howl.
Okay, your stealth is gone at that point if you howl.
Okay, I don't.
Which is
howl yet.
fine.
I don't howl yet, if that's okay.
Yeah. Just someone will hear that.
Yeah.
Actually.
So
A
that's-
howl can't be like,
Oh, I will. I mean, stealth might be about to go to shit. Is the door locked that I'm trying to get through right now?
no.
Glabro.
Glabro.
Inside is a bathroom.
Oh. Is there anyone in the bathroom?
No. There's no one in the bathroom currently. But interestingly enough, it has a smart mirror. The smart mirror contains information like the weather and
Oh,
the
sweet.
date
Nice.
and all that projected on it.
They would.
It's still active, however, but you see at the bottom of the smart mirror just bomb, 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 bomb.
Oh my god, there are bombs in here.
That is one thing that you could imagine from that.
She's gonna head for the other door now. Because I think there were 2 doors leading off the conference room. So she'll head for the other one.
Yep. That, by the way, you see that bomb?
Yeah.
I'm showing you there? That's what the bomb looks like.
Oh my god, there are retro bombs in here.
They are definitely retro bombs.
Very good.
It's literally like the wingding or webbing bomb symbol. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I showed you the wrong bombs.
Oh,
Well, this might be important.
Oh.
okay.
oh my
Yeah.
god, there are
They're retro
Tiny
were.
retro bombs, yeah.
bombs in here.
Heading into the other room is a hallway. This hallway goes in various directions. There's 6 rooms off of it. The lights above are not functioning currently. You may be about to hear some shit going down in
Great.
a moment. Behind one of these doors, who knows which one.
Whichever
Well,
one it is the one I'm gonna go through.
So you'll wait?
Yeah.
Okay. Macris.
Yeah.
You're approaching the cairn. Are you doing anything as you do so?
Trying to not get noticed, but as far as
You're trying to sneak into the cairn.
no, I'm trying to not get noticed by other. Well, I'm trying to not get noticed by people outside the cairn. I'm very hopeful that people inside the cairn recognize my approach,
As stealth.
if that makes sense of the types of stealthing I'm attempting.
Yeah.
You are encountered, however, by Sky One Last Dash. She's in Hamid, stepping around trees. It's now fully nighttime still, but then peers forward and then calls out, Macris?
I need help.
What is it? She steps forward and sees that you're carrying... What, to dispose of a body?
No, he's alive. I know he's not from here. I know I'm spreading this mess. But whatever is going on is bigger than any one pack or cairn. I don't know whose side he was on. He wasn't willing to talk.
Who is it?
Any percent? He's from Downstream.
Then that's where he should go.
No. Please. Someone, I don't know if it's him or someone else there. Someone is involved with Kamada or with Project Twilight, whatever that is. There's something going on. He was trying to clean a house, and I don't know whether he just got really pissed off over what Kamada's trying to do, which is seeding veins in trees or something. But something is going on, and either he was trying to cover his tracks or he was trying to destroy them. And I need to find out which. And it affects weather storm.
I will not bring him into the cairn.
Fine,
You can lay him down right here.
fine. But I'm staying with him.
Show me. I assume that you haven't unwrapped him from the sheet yet.
Oh, like I wasn't like bundle. I was like wrapping his organs, like his midriff to stop the blood.
Oh.
I wasn't walking downtown with a human-shaped sack.
I mean, arguably it's worse to walk downtown with an unconscious human over your back.
Good point too.
Eh.
I like the idea that it's like a mummy, like a mummy prop. You know what I mean?
But yeah, sure. I like flop him down so that she can see him.
You did this.
Yes,
He attacked you.
we attacked each other. Words had run out.
Point out that you're
I'm beaten and battered. I've got
Beaten and battered,
I've
but
got some
not
scratches
terrible.
and bites. My clothes are probably a little torn.
Guru from Downstream are not welcome here. Not for any reason.
I know. I should be with my pack. They're downstream. I don't know what's going on with them. And this is when Macris reaches
Oh,
for her
shit.
phone and
Impeccable.
text, which is missed call from Troyan.
Yep.
Answer for fuck's sake or something to that effect.
Yep.
And then
And then status update. I'm going back to Downstream.
yeah.
Like basically, like tell me what the fuck is going on with you.
So Macris is about to text Troyan.
Cool
Don't know
beans.
what the silent status of your phone is. Stealthy McGee.
I feel like it's probably on vibrate.
Nice.
Yeah. Feels nice.
He's down but not out. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna put it. He's down but not out. Sheltering at weathered storm. That's what I'm gonna text her.
Wait here. I'll be back.
Thank you. I owe you.
Roll me your charisma persuasion, please. Remember that you have a -2 penalty. Because you're
Oh yeah,
impaired.
my willpower. So
Willpower.
that's minus 2 dice?
Yeah.
Cool. One little die.
And it will be a rage die.
Hey.
Not that it matters.
Oh.
That is not a success.
Yeah. Not one step closer to the cairn with this one. I'll be back. And she melts away into the trees. Are you calling or texting?
Text. And I'm just gonna use some of the sheet or rip some of it off to tie his arms and legs, so that if he wakes up, he can't instantly attack.
Until he shifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
You get a text. I don't know what the contents of this text is, but
He's down but not out. And I'm at a weathered storm, sheltering at weathered storm or something like that.
Troyan probably spends a little bit of time trying to get her larger thumbs to type out a response.
get one of the larger phones to compensate for this.
Very good.
You just use an
do our
use an iPad, like just shove it in your.
Okay, do our phones shift with
Like
us?
one
That
of
would
the
be
phablets, the flip wide phablet.
Yes.
Glabro phone. But the text, probably with tons of typos,
Yeah.
is basically details fire at Downstream, Apotheosis hurt, looking for Dante.
4 at Downstream. Apotheosis is probably going to be more like
Aptheoth.
Who House.
Nice.
Who House down.
Oh God.
That seems bad, but buttons, but I'm also really far and already in shit. I don't respond at the moment. I am too mentally taxed.
Makes sense.
One last dash returns, and she's carrying a large coil of steel cable. You've never tied up Guru before. And she starts wrapping the cable around, practically mummifying any percent.
God damn.
I have to head to the hardware store, get some of that for our place.
Cable, bleach.
Yeah, we need to refill the bleach for sure.
Why did you attack him?
He was trying to get back to his computers. He wasn't answering me. He was being elusive. He knew about the strike team. He knew who the target of the strike team was.
So you're saying he can't be trusted?
But he has answers.
And I can trust you.
That's up to you to choose. I can tell you can trust me all I want.
Convince me, questioner of ways.
Ask me anything and I will answer you.
You're bringing an enemy combatant here.
Correct.
One who you know is not welcome here.
Correct.
What makes you think that I won't kill him?
The fact that he's tied up and might be useful since he's involved in stuff that threatens this place.
That's fair. I'm going to have to wake up others.
I understand and apologize.
If you choose to come here because you need our help, or if you choose to come here because you think it's in our best interest, waking someone up is the least of your worries. Is anyone else after you? Were you followed?
I don't think I was followed.
Does anyone else know you're here?
Troy does.
Very well.
Who are you going to wake?
Whoever I can find.
This seems to run deep. For all I know, you're involved. So I ask you to use your judgment who you think would be least likely to be involved.
There's a flash of anger as it feels like you're accusing her or suspecting her. And then this is going to be strange. I'm going to ask you to roll your charisma intimidation.
I got 2 dice to that one, and they're both raged at.
Oh!
A success.
She calms down. You're right. See that your trust has been hurt. Everyone must look like an enemy right now.
I'm alone.
I'm going to lend you something. And if you do not return it, I'll know. She reaches into her sheath and she pulls out a knife. And as she hands it to you, you can feel the crackle of silver. If he wakes, if he does not yield to you immediately, he dies. And if that blade isn't returned to me when I come back, you die.
The knife will be returned.
She looks you up and down for a second, and there's just this brief, like, nice.
I was thinking that, yeah.
Distinct impression of just respect for that. And then she turns and heads out. Dante.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Dante's just shifted to Glabro and watched Ken sharpen his claws and growl.
Round. Ken is going to slash at you with his claws, trying to drive your head into one of the displays in this room that currently is just showing a temperature. The temperature that it's showing, by the way, 97 degrees Celsius.
Yikes. Dante is going to get very low to try to match the fact that Ken is an Hispo, so that he can basically forcibly kind of drive him up against the wall, away from the server rack. Yeah.
So you're just pushing him, or are you?
No. I'm attempting to like smash him against the wall.
Okay.
Attempting to do some damage. Oh, I do have 3 rage. Would you look at that? Oh, I do again. Right. Oh, buddy. I'm re-rolling before I reveal.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it. Using willpower to re-roll.
Mm-hmm.
We like that very much. Whoops. I should have put up both hands to start. 4.
7.
That's bad.
Critical successes.
Yep, they are good.
You are therefore going to take. It's a claw attack, so it's still superficial.
Okay.
The difference is 3 between us. Mm-hmm. The claw attack is going to be.
It adds 1, I believe. Maybe not, actually.
You are going to take 4.
Oh, God. Okay. And that's the rounded whatever?
Yep.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Razor claws.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm offline. 2 seconds, sorry. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Ah! Ah! Like, I think that.
You are now full up on your thing, so you may want to consider regenerating at the start of this round.
I think so.
You hear the sound of, and then I assume Dante's cry.
Yes.
He gets slammed into a monitor, which now no longer displays 97 degrees, but now displays the indent of your head and a claw across your just the side of your head. You can hear that, and you now know which room.
Oh, I wanna kick the door down.
Okay, that's how many doors? Fucked up.
I've
Today?
destroyed. Oh, today.
Yeah, today.
Like including last week's session that was also today.
Yeah,
I think we're on 4.
that's a lot of doors.
Yes.
Hey!
And then I'd like to howl. Cause fuck stealth. More rage.
So you're both in Glabro currently?
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a Hispo Guru here who has just clawed
Dante.
Dante.
Like, slammed back into a row of, there's monitors and servers and stuff.
I mean, if Troyan is able to act on this round, she launches herself at
Well, this is going to be round
the attacker.
to do that. So, round, I'm shifting to Kronos.
I'm gonna quickly just check in here. If I shift to Krynos, I get more ability to regenerate.
Yes.
No, yeah, okay. but that I only have 3 rage, so there's a possibility of losing the wolf.
There is a 1 in
8, I think, right?
8 chance that you would lose the wolf if you shift and then regenerate. There's a 1 in 8 chance.
If I regenerate first,
Then you'll still only heal 1.
right? Correct. I have to take this risk, even though I've been.
Shift to Krynos.
Let's do it.
You can always choose not to regenerate. If
That's true. Actually, you know what? That's true. I'm gonna do that first, and then I'm gonna roll 2 successive rage checks as Dante grows a full, I don't know, foot or whatever, kind of like taking space in the room. That one's a pass.
Okay,
That one's also a pass.
great. So
no
now you
rage.
can roll to regenerate.
I will. Fail.
You go down by 1, but you'll heal 2.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, and you're not at your limit anymore anyway.
Ah! Yeah.
John, there is the question of seeing Dante get hurt would try and go
You
up the
didn't
rage.
see him get hurt. You
But
saw him
seeing
hurt
that
afterwards.
he had a
If you see him get seriously injured, yes, that could get you rage.
cool beans.
But not just seeing him get hurt. Like, if he starts taking significant aggravated damage, then yes. But not for this.
Sounds good.
Oh.
Okay,
Ah!
round.
Change.
And then when you kick the door in, there's just a like a howl of deep fury at you, and it has a strange, unearthly quality to it.
Creepy.
Damn. I mean, yeah, I think he's in Krynos as well. Like I'm gonna tangle with this guy. There's no, we're underground. So there's no like windows or anything to try to throw him out of. But I think Dante would try to grab Ken around his midsection and like slam him up into the ceiling overhead.
Is this a grapple, or are you just...
This is flavor. It's an attack.
That's great. There's no worries. I'm just checking.
Yeah. of
What are
course,
you
of course.
doing before you roll?
Yes,
this?
of course.
Okay, so you're grabbing him and trying to throw him upwards?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, can I just try to like punch him in the face as he goes by
Absolutely.
Bicycle kick
with my brass knuckles, which came with me to this form. So that would be a thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Just remember, your brass knuckles won't do dick when you're in Krynos.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
But for that I got other things.
Just like bends them all out of shape. Oh, man.
Aw.
Aw.
Very well. Ken is going to Ken is going to just dodge both of your attacks and is going to attempt to topple one of the server racks in order to create enough confusion to try to get him to escape.
Yeah, sure.
So first, your attack.
Okay. I think it's worth doing. I'm
I
gonna.
fail,
Okay.
just because it's a defense attack.
Right.
It's a brutal outcome. I fail.
That. Sorry. Okay. 3 successes.
Okay, so 3 plus the
Yeah, Krynos claws are 3 is 6.
6, so that's
Right.
3 damage to me.
Okay.
That's 4 plus 1 for my brass knuckles is 5.
Okay. Oh, I have to roll against it.
Oh, sorry.
Damage.
Yeah, 4. And then if I
So 4 successes
Yes,
total.
thank you.
3 successes, so that's 1 plus your.
My 1 for brass.
So down to 1. So yep.
Okay.
So I've taken 4 total.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so now it's his turn to try and make his escape. So this is going to be a dexterity athletics.
Okay. Can we contest them? Oh.
Yeah, what would contesting look like?
So
I know you have
this
the thing.
first, he's just trying to create the confusion.
Oh,
he's
yes,
actually
of
going to
course.
try to escape next round.
Right.
This is just to give him a bit of an edge.
Yeah, totally.
So he does. He
Okay.
manages to topple the server rack. Sparks fly out as various machines start scattering across the ground, enough that he's going to try to make his escape this round.
Okay.
So his declared action is he's going to attempt to flee.
I just want to see if he might be able to contest this easily.
Yeah, sure.
What would it look like if we were just trying to contest it without using gift?
Just your normal attack.
Okay. Do you have another thought?
I mean, it would be my resolve and honor versus his composure and survival.
I mean, may as well, right?
Yeah, but it's a rage check, and if we're going to continue this fight, I don't want to risk
It doesn't
losing
sound
my
like we're gonna
rage.
continue this fight.
There's only 2 rounds.
That's it.
This round and the next one.
Okay, well, I will then attempt to do Halt the Coward's Flight
Great.
on
I
him.
think that's a good thing to do. Yeah. Which is a gift that allows you to sort of stop him, right?
Yeah, so I emit a howl, and if supernatural victims such as a vampire or another werewolf must be bested in a resolve and honor versus composure and survival test. But my resolve is shit.
Resolve is your dumb stat.
Yeah, resolve is my ass stat. So you know what? I'm not going to use that on a supernatural.
Great.
Take it all back. I'm
Okay.
just going to punch him.
Okay, so you're attempting to punch.
I am going to regenerate, or attempt to regenerate, and then I'm
Roll the regen.
yeah. Let's do it. Nope. So lose a rage, regenerate.
Yep.
I'm going to leap onto him and try to pin him down, which I imagine
This is a grapple.
that would be a grapple. Yeah.
Okay. That is totally fine. I like this.
Thanks, Gil. Yeah,
So-
but I didn't kill him.
So here's the thing: you're both going to roll. If I manage to exceed your successes, both of you, because I'm going to roll twice. I'm going to roll once for you, once for you. If I manage to beat you both, he's out of the room.
Okay.
Otherwise, you stop him. If you stop him, he still has a chance to get away next round. If you grapple him, then he's grappled at that point, so there's less of a thing. Ready?
Sounds good.
Both of you can roll. I'm going to roll for Elizabeth first.
I'd like to use willpower.
Yep. Okay, I know the number of successes against Elizabeth. I'm going to roll against Scott. Okay,
Willpower. We're doing it.
now have it both. Liz. I rolled 4, which means since he's dodging you, no damage on either side.
Okay.
For Scott,
Yes.
I rolled 2.
6.
Sec.
That's a lot. That's a surprising.
Okay, no damage, but you are now grappling 2 Krynos
Werewolf
grappling
on the ground
around.
in a server
Just-
room. Right?
It is like you can hear sinews going as the two of you are grappling together. This does, however, mean that he's grappled, so you have a bit more of a chance to try to get in some shots, albeit just make sure you don't hit him. This is round 3. Are you maintaining Rhinos?
Yeah. One more round. Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Willpower. This is gonna hurt.
He has to try to beat you in a strength brawl test
Okay.
to try to escape. It's the one thing that he can do, although he can try to dodge attacks from someone else. He can't attack Troyan, but he can try to wrestle his way away from it. If you roll a brutal outcome on this, Troyan,
Yes.
you are then going to have to roll a 50-50 to see who you hit.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna.
That's the risk you pull. Of course, you only have 2 rage, so maybe it's worth the risk.
What are you doing?
I'm growling submit at him, but that's not a social action necessarily.
So you can either make it so that you can do damage to him or do nothing but hold him in place.
I'm gonna
Those
try,
are your choices.
I'm gonna try to do damage to this guy.
Okay. We'll roll.
Hit me up.
Alright, that's
No. This is good.
This
I-
feels correct. Oh, sexy, sexy, sexy little thing.
Oh, I've rolled the wrong dice. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Hang on, I need my other dice.
He doesn't have... His rage is not currently that high. Because I rolled another brutal outcome, but his rage isn't that high.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, well, it's better
Nope.
in some ways.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. First, you and Scott.
Yep.
Or
Okay.
Me and Scott.
Ready?
Yeah.
I rolled 4 successes.
I rolled 6.
Ah!
He
Okay.
busts free from you.
Ah!
6.
He's gonna try to dodge this. This is probably less. This is another punch.
God, no!
Watch this.
Dodge this.
Only 3. So that's 4 down to 2 damage that he's gonna take from your second punch there. However, he is not going to frenzy. He's gonna have to shift, and he shifts down to Lupus. So this is the end of the combat in terms of 3 rounds. So I'm going to give you 2 offers. Either you let him flee, which I don't think you want to do, or we'll resolve it in one more roll. Either you're going to get him unconscious, or he's going to flee.
Okay.
Those are
Yeah.
your options.
I think, we either let him go or we try to knock him out.
I think we should try to knock him out.
I agree.
May I remove a fluff from your forehead?
Of course you may.
Aw.
That's nice.
Welcome.
Good.
Okay.
She's not here
If
for
you
the dice.
roll a brutal outcome on this, you fail.
Okay.
Or, sorry, you won't fail. You're trying to hurt him.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Make your roll. Dante, if you want to roll as Krinos, you're going to have to spend another willpower.
Brack. Yeah. No, this is important to me.
Ready?
My whole history is here. Fuck this guy.
He is in Lupus, which is going to give him a small advantage because of his size to try to escape.
I don't. You
Okay.
can start with me.
Your successes? 2. Your successes?
No.
6. My successes?
Ah.
The 2 of you will manage to subdue him and beat him into submission. I'm assuming that you're not using any bites. You're not trying to, but you will knock him down to the point where he will pass out.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty savage, right? Like,
Yeah.
still, regardless of.
It's a pretty solid beatdown.
Yeah.
Which would be normally decent up until the point where the server room starts to catch fire.
Oh,
Macros.
was that now? Oh, shit.
Ah, poop.
Ugh.
Jesus Christ.
Sky returns. Are you doing? Oh, sorry, I should ask. Are you doing anything before Sky returns?
I would kneel on his dominant shoulder and hold the knife in such a way that I would be able to strike if he starts coming at me.
Sky returns, and she returns with Alice. Just Alice.
Okay.
The 2 of you,
Yeah.
you and any
Okay,
percent
cool. Yeah.
are on the ground when they approach. He still hasn't made any move to wake up. Now, can Alice speak?
It's after midnight, isn't it?
It is after midnight.
We actually seriously need to start keeping a log of which day it is because of that.
We should put an Alice counter next to the moon thing in
Yeah,
the opening.
yeah.
Which Alice day
But
is it?
also, like, if we've howled, etc., etc. So,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Macros.
Knife is returned.
She takes it and sheathes it, although you can tell that it's never very far away from her hand, that she can most likely pull it out in an instant. Okay. From the beginning, tell me what happened. You can just sum it up.
Summary. I don't think many details are omitted, but it is summarized.
Are you working for Downstream?
No.
Okay. This one, not to be trusted.
I don't think so.
You did the right thing by coming here.
I hope so.
No, I'm telling you that you did. You can believe me. It may not be a perfect Philodox, but I know what I'm talking about. You can leave him with us if you want.
I feel like everything slips through my fingers.
Why? He clearly did not.
I think he killed everyone on that list tonight.
Is there a way for you to verify this information?
Go on a little tour of various homes and rich neighborhoods around the city.
Do you know where to go?
I have addresses.
Do you want to go?
I'm worried about my pack.
Understandable. Do you need to go and find them? You are stronger with them, Macros. I give you my word that unless it is absolutely necessary, he will survive the night.
I owe you. I owe your Karen.
We can speak of that later.
If you can get him to talk, all of his information is yours to use as you see fit.
I am not one to do such a thing without you present. He is your prisoner. Macros, have you been part of a pack for long? It's been 2 days.
1 week? Not even. No.
Wolves move together for more reasons than simple safety or force. You'll think clearer.
And we don't all have to be best friends, but I want us to continue to work together. And that may involve collaborating with Downstream.
For now, find your pack. Be safe. The future is not so close that we do not have the time. We'll discuss this later.
On that we disagree. But thank you. Macro stands and turns and heads, to a very tall, lanky height. And turns for the city.
Alice holds her hand up.
Chris turns back.
She walks forward, tilts her head right and left, just looking at the various nicks and cuts and scrapes and tears. And then you nod?
Yep.
She lays her hand on your chest, like right underneath your neck. And then she tears out your throat.
Oh my god. Well,
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Heal 1 superficial.
hey.
Thank you.
She nods. Sorry, I gotta remember there's a podcast out there that can't see my subtle acting.
Macros heads for the street. Yes.
As you start to head, you can see that both Alice and Sky drag any percent up against the tree and then wrap the cable around the tree so that now he's fully immobilized against a maple.
Shit's fucked up, yo.
But is it a sugar maple?
No. You just sat quick. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh no, it's the word.
Lovely.
Oh, it's so sticky too.
I'm saving that for merch, okay? That's
So
when I
sticky.
slam someone's head into the bucket so that the bucket falls down, and then
Or that we were like drowning
or
people
into
in
that.
maple
Oh yeah,
syrup.
that too. So many
Oh
options.
god.
And Macros
Canadian werewolves
is
are the worst.
going to try to find a electric pixie, because
Unreal.
that's her assessment of the fastest way to get there, rather than waiting for a cab at
Sure,
10 when
sure.
everyone's
Just turn
asleep.
into Lupus and run.
If that's fastest, then I would
What's
be
your
a fast
stamina?
dog. 4.
It would be fastest
Great.
for you to do
Then
that.
Wolfski starts bussing it down the hill.
Bussing it. Just bussing it.
You know, bustin' makes me feel good.
Yay! Howdy come for Fenris.
And then, with 30 minutes left in the session, the party soon will be united.
Hooray! Have we learned our lesson? No, we'll talk later. We'll talk later.
Sorry.
No, that's
yeah,
fair,
we'll
that's fair.
discuss.
Yeah.
Can't say it wasn't eventful.
So, you run. The server room, having had enough of its equipment destroyed in the fight, once you finally manage to subdue our good pal Ken,
Yeah. Ugh.
is now ablaze.
I've shifted down to Hammond. To be clear, just to.
I'm gonna stay in Glabro for a bit. Can you carry him?
Can I?
Theosis is back there. I have to get her.
It's gonna be a real effort for me to carry Ken, but I'm gonna try.
What's your strength?
2.
No, you can drag him.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to get out of here.
She's already.
Oh, she's gone. Okay,
already
we have to
ready.
get out of here. Troy. Okay. I'm dragging Ken out of the server room, and I'm making for the door to get out of Downstream.
Okay.
Should I try to put this fire out? Maybe. What would I put it out with?
Our own tears.
My shirt. No, maybe.
I am going to ask intelligence, both of you.
Okay.
This is going to be intelligence and occult.
I'd rather not roll this.
Then don't.
Great.
That is okay.
Oh. Can you lend me a willpower? Just kidding. 2 successes. Thanks for equity.
Here's the thing. This is a cairn.
Right.
You can choose to flee this cairn, that's fine. You can take people out of that cairn, that's fine. If you don't do at least the minimum to protect the cairn,
Fuck.
you are leaving it open. That's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. But the moment you haven't encountered anyone else in here, it was just Apotheosis, who
Yeah.
is unconscious in Lupus under the conference room table. There's Ken,
Yeah.
who is currently in Hamid, unconscious
Unconscious.
on your shoulder, or you're dragging him actually underneath his shoulders. And there was Code 902, who was in the first room, and you threw a fire door at him.
And I do it again.
Are you comfortable with this?
No. I think despite Dante's really fucked up relationship with Downstream. He's not ready to let it, burn.
Also, one of the rooms is on fire. Yeah.
Correct, yeah. So if I basically drag Ken just out of the blaze and dump him for a second, there's got to be a fire extinguisher around here somewhere. They're not idiots.
See if they're idiots. They're not.
Hey!
Hooray.
Can you imagine they were like, don't need that. I'm gonna start trying to extinguish the blaze in here as best I can.
That's easy.
Okay. Good.
I mean, some of the equipment here is going to get kind of choked up with fire extinguisher,
Well,
but that's okay. Step 1 to fighting a fire is to keep yourself safe.
mm-hmm.
Remember, wire, fire, gas, or glass.
Ah, that's right.
Or ass.
Sometimes.
No, I run into ass.
Yeah,
I don't run away.
Oh, into. Anyway,
Yeah, when I was doing a first aid course, that was one of the things is the guy would set up a scenario and be like, okay, well, what do you do? And everyone's really eager to like try out CPR. They're like, okay, well, I'm going to show up and I'm going to immediately go up and start
Check
doing
his
compressions.
airway,
You're
yeah.
like, great. And that's when the fire burns you alive.
and you're like, oh, but I didn't see the fire. And
Yeah,
you're like,
it's like he didn't check, so then you had to check. And then he made somebody ran in, checked, like, I'm going to check for wire, fire, gas, glass. Everything's fine. Goes up, starts doing compressions, and he let him go for 10 minutes,
Wow.
which is extremely tiring
yeah.
because he never called 911.
Oh.
And he taught, I will never forget that lesson. It
Yeah?
was the right move. But like, we all just sat there as he was just doing compressions and rescue breathing for 10 minutes. Well, I mean, I might be exaggerating.
Sure, but like,
you know,
Felt
felt
like
like, yeah.
Yeah.
felt like forever, and it was because he never called for help. And most of the time, CPR doesn't actually bring an adult around. They don't regain consciousness. It keeps them alive.
It's your time.
Basically. Oh,
Speaking of buying time,
yeah.
Dante and a fire extinguisher.
Dante with a fire extinguisher. With this at least inferno under control.
Someone gets cardiac arrest. Yeah. Clear.
I feel like this very well could have happened during Changeling. I just feel like I can picture this happening. If
Especially
Patches
like
being
if Patches had made the defibrillator too.
like give me use your, or he unleashes a stormcraft or whatever. Yeah, that would have been bad
God.
news.
All right. You have successfully quelled the fire. You have successfully recovered 1 lupus. You are dragging Ken.
Yeah.
But when you get to are you going back to the front room?
Yeah.
So I check the front room before removing the barricades because I'm looking to see if old fucky McGungy is still there.
Fucking McGungy is not there.
I
That's
see.
Peter for those listening. Fucking McGungy, it's not there.
Peter,
right.
code 902, fuck you McGungy.
Fucking McGungy.
So she calls back to Dante. Your friend shot me before when I came back.
He's not. Who? Sorry.
He's not my friend.
He's not my friend. Who are you talking about?
Your special friend, Peter or whatever.
Why did he shoot you?
I don't know. These doors were welded shut.
What the fuck is going on here? Dragging the body of Ken along behind me. He was trying to weld everyone inside?
Don't know if it was him, but it sure seemed that way.
Hey, this guy, and I point to Ken, he said he's working with any percent.
We are making the conscious decision to let him live.
I figure Macris probably made the conscious decision to let any percent live, yeah.
Cut to now along the Jacques Cartier Bridge.
Oh!
Just a
Incredible.
cut back to music.
It's so good. I feel like I'm in like a 60s spy thriller, you know? Where is he? Code 902, where is he?
Do you honestly think that I would know?
I thought you put him down.
I threw a door at him.
So you put him down. Where is he?
I'm going to pretend you're not asking me those questions. We're going out the front.
You are welcome to roll survival to try to track him. I'm sure both of you are very good at this.
I think I'm just gonna drag Ken out the door, actually.
If we pass the door, I'll check to see if there's a foot sticking out from under it or something.
He's not. here.
Just a shoe. I'm just kidding.
There's a curled stocking.
Yeah, oh, very good. Very nice.
So
That door.
there is one other person who you know of who is part of this, who is to the moon.
Yeah.
And you could call them if you wanted.
Do we have their phone number? Or do they hate us enough?
I feel like we do. At least I
You
must
do
have some
have
way
their
of contacting them. Yeah,
information.
absolutely.
Oh, it's you. That one's to the moon.
Oh,
Of
it's
course.
you.
That's my note. That's my note about to the moon.
We didn't see to the moon here, so they're oh, it's you. Very good. So I think it's a pretty good guess that they're not. We were told they weren't here, so yeah, I mean, can we trust them? We're trusting Apotheosis.
Have to trust someone who I found bleeding out under a table. Trapped in a room that was filling up with smoke, I
Sorry?
guess.
What's the song?
Aragorn, actually. It's called Car Chase.
Nice. Drops the mic told me that he and Any% were working against Clamata to take it over from the inside. Something's wrong with thinking engine. Something's wrong here.
Something's wrong with their thinking engines.
I pause. And I go for the high five. It's weird in context, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm calling to the moon.
Oh, I never played your howls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Call them.
John, I feel like we're going to try to just exit the cairn to get some fresh air, and then I'm going to call to the moon. But, like, without leaving the grounds, if that makes, like, too far.
You're calling to the moon?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right.
It's gonna go poorly, I think. It is
The
what it-
howls having just been played. I'm like, he's calling to the moon.
Oh!
But
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Ring. Ring. Oh.
It's Dante. Don't hang up. Don't say anything. We need you at Downstream now. Shit has gone straight to hell, to the moon. Any%'s murdering people. Ken's trying to burn the place down. Someone's trying to weld the doors. Apotheosis is fucked up. Get over here now. And there's like real kind of desperation in his voice. Please.
Be there in 5. Click.
I also hang up. I'm tempted to be like, you're the
Actually, that's
best.
really even a click. You don't even get a click anymore.
No,
It just ends.
Yeah.
and sometimes you're like,
Hello? Hello?
hello. Like, hello?
Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Dante's gonna sit down, possibly on or near one of Ken's legs.
Troyan would be tending to Apotheosis in this time.
Apotheosis looks pretty worse for wear, but will survive.
I can do my medicine roll now to just make her more comfortable.
Probably better to do that when you know where you're going to be, there for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you, Macris, roll me your dexterity, stamina athletics, just to see whether you get there before To the Moon does.
Like,
Someone's loving.
look, we don't know what's going on.
It was really, that's
I was trying to convey the severity.
Or success.
Not doing
You
everything.
will arrive first, just outside where all the streetlights are still completely black. You see your 2 pack mates, one unconscious fucked up wolf, one unconscious fucked up dude.
Are you okay?
Chris. I'm so glad to see you.
Do you run all the
Oh,
way?
you're not even winded.
I
Macris, you look amazing.
switch to Hamid, but I'm gonna be like sitting on the ground. I brought him to Weathered Storm.
Holy
took
shit.
They weren't happy about it.
Yeah.
Sky promised me she'd keep him alive.
Good job.
This guy,
Unless necessary.
this guy here was working with him. She gestures to Ken.
He started trying to throw Apotheosis under the bus, and I don't know who to trust anymore.
She was very badly hurt.
You're both kind of okay. Now I'm like looking at me.
Oh yeah, they're both like almost completely fine.
I'm more fine than I
Their clothing's probably
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and well, it's singed, torn, right?
like it's
Likes this place.
Some dried blood on the back of my head, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
at least not coffee. It's like a chunk of mug just in the back of 80%.
Ow.
Where to?
I don't want to take him back to the bar. I'll take her.
I think Ken and any percent are acting against the interests of Downstream, against the interests of us. Ken told me he was trying to take over Clamata from the inside.
Any percent had killed at least one more. We saw him get clean and he came back covered in blood.
Right.
God.
I don't know how many killed tonight. Cleaning house.
A silver Kawasaki Ninja pulls up along with somebody who is currently wearing silver leathers, not actual leather, but the gear that one would wear if one was riding.
Yeah. This is a motorcycle.
It's a
Yeah, to be clear.
motorcycle.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Kawasaki
No,
Ninja is a well. It's
Some of
it's
us
very
aren't cool.
specifically a sport motorcycle. It's,
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's a. Oh. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, it's the bling kaching guy. Sorry, sports kaching.
Oh,
right?
this one's good.
Sports kaching guy. Ah.
yes, it's a crotch rocket.
It's a lean
Or-
forward and go fast.
Nice.
Less than like a lean back.
It's actual silver.
Ow, ow, ow.
They just
ow,
ram
ow.
people with it.
Yeah. And it really hurts.
The bike stops directly in front of the three of you. To the Moon takes their helmet off. Who's left in there?
Code 902 is somewhere.
But not here.
Apparently he was knocked out, but
He was trying to weld the door shut when I arrived. When I got in, he shot at me. I got past him, and I don't know where he ended up.
Did he know you were you?
I don't really care.
There's a 2 beats and then a there. She points to Ken and Apotheosis. Sorry, they point to Ken and Apotheosis, yeah.
we have reason to believe that Drops the Mic was attempting to use Downstream, use the thinking engine spirit to enact his own plan. A coup, basically.
Challenges happen. He could have just challenged for the cairn anyway.
Then why didn't he?
I don't know, I just got here.
Why did he ally with any percent, thinking they could take over, not even take down, take over Climata from the inside?
They don't know what Clamata's doing.
Or they do.
Exactly.
And that's why he was cleaning house tonight. Cover his ass.
Give him to me.
Are you sure?
Do it.
I don't know who to trust right now. I don't know if I can trust you or if I can trust them.
Makes two of us.
I'm going to hold this, Karen. So you're saying that she wasn't responsible? She points to Apotheosis.
She was hurt.
So you don't know?
How did you know to come back? I was in the Umbra. I was on the other side, I would say, probably.
She called me.
What did she tell you?
Nothing. I heard a fight. I heard a fight and made a choice.
Right?
She's who I trust right now.
Then take her.
I intend to. Oh yeah, I'm still Glabro. I shift back. That's a bit excessive.
Did you tell her about any, or them about any percent? Just checking.
I did mention that he's in league with any percent to try to take over Clamada.
Where is he?
We actually came back here looking for him, but he'd returned to his home.
Where is he?
Weather storm.
Why?
I was alone. Needed him somewhere. Wasn't about to drag his ass down Saint Laurent.
They'll kill him.
Promised me they wouldn't.
I'm gonna stand or whatever. I'm gonna stand next to Macros in a show of solidarity.
Wasn't my first choice, but it was my only choice. So, if you're in league with him and kill him, then you're gonna have to get through an entire other cairn to
I'm not
create.
in league with them.
Hopefully, then they're not in league with him, and at least one of the two will still be alive for questioning.
Some fuckhead thinks it's a good idea to try to take down the cairns in this city. Maybe to try to weaken them so they can install themselves at their head. I don't know. We don't know. We're gonna find out to the moon. Keep an eye on Ken. Keep an eye on Downstream.
How can we support you?
Check in with me in 12 hours.
She writes down, "This is my number."
Actress sets an alarm on her phone.
Oh man, I hope it goes off during a fight.
This is how it's going to go down. If I find out for any reason that I can't trust the three of you, you're not to return here until you call me. Because I will not let anyone into this cairn from here on out until I can trust them. You have it right now. But it's not going to last very long. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I want to know what happens to any percent. If he so much as farts, I want to know.
Probably farting out a lot of blood at the moment.
Oh.
Until Apotheosis regains consciousness, we'll defer to you. In regards to Downstream, which means...
It's not her cairn any longer. It's mine.
They're right.
Correct.
We'll tell you what happens with any percent.
We would appreciate being updated on any questioning that you should do of that one.
Why is she like this?
I'm going to ask her.
She was hurt. She was frightened. Maybe.
Go. Go. I'll take care of this. They reach down, just closes a fist, and then while shifting into Glabro, just lifts up Ken over their shoulder. In exchange, you should know that I'm not leaving here until I have answers. So, if, and I mean if, I call you to tell you that I'm leaving, it's because someone else has arrived to take my place. If you hear for any reason that I'm leaving without someone there, you better run, because either it means that a second apocalypse is coming, or I'm not who I say I am. Got it?
Understood.
Fine. They go into the doors, and then after about 5 seconds, what the fuck happened to the door?
She chooses that moment to start carrying Apotheosis towards the car.
Macris lightens Troyan's load.
Thanks.
And so that all the better to access
I think
the
you should
door
drive
bit.
with like a dire wolf in your lap, honestly. I'm kidding.
You are now in a Volkswagen Passat.
Sponsor us.
Do we need a second at the bar, or are we going right back to Weathered Storm to take care of this piece of shit?
I don't know how happy they'd be with another member of Downstream.
Oh god, right. It's okay, Apotheosis. Drive. Drive!
Boss me around one more time.
I swear to God!
Punch!
Car,
It's both of you. I like touch both
Yeah.
of you with one long arm. That's all right.
Sister.
What?
Are you all right?
Sister. Find my sister.
Apotheosis, what? Hey. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna find your sister as soon as we can. We got real bad shit to take care of.
Who is she? Do we know her?
Dusk.
Oh shit.
And then she falls asleep again. Or unconscious. One of the two.
Oh man, I don't think I knew that.
This is a twist. Well, this is a twist. It's what they call.
No, but anyway, out of character briefly, I feel like Dante. Yeah, he's surprised too, I guess.
Oh, nice. Sorry, Kate, I just poked your
It's
foot.
okay. I like that. But action.
Troyan is heading towards the bar.
2 L's.
You can make it there.
I'd like to keep her here. There's the apartment upstairs. I want to make sure that she's comfortable.
So to give you an idea, that's where you are now.
Mm-hmm.
On Ile Notre Dame. Getting back to the bar be about a 20-minute drive at this point.
Thanks, Sarah Gwen.
Go wherever you take us.
Oh yeah, she'll drop off people anywhere they want to go.
No. We're all. I mean, sorry. I think we're all going back to Bar Balthazar.
We just got back together. Don't split the party again.
How are we gonna find Dusk? And why?
Well, I have to return to Weather's Storm at some point. Why not ask where their old friend is?
No one seems to know where Dusk has gone.
Can start with wherever she was last known to be.
That's
That's how you start a track.
Oh my god. I don't understand the... Macris, what did any percent tell you?
Literally nothing. He pretended not to know about the strike team, but then was like, what did you call them again? And then was like, is he okay about the target? Because he clearly knew about that, and then he was cleaning house at Clemata.
But cleaning house at Clemata doesn't necessarily mean he knows... How does he know about...
I don't know. He was trying to play innocent, but sucked at it.
He knew too much.
Wouldn't talk.
If Theo is to be believed, then this strike team, this Project Twilight, there's no love lost for any of us. Why would any percent know about them?
I don't know. He was sure that they weren't coming for him. Which means he's in league with them.
Right.
Maybe he's fed them the information. Maybe he's got some sort of deal where they'll let him survive because he's gonna feed them all the rest of us.
Piece of shit.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I mean, I guess the only question is, once we make sure Apotheosis is okay, who do we fuck up first?
Oh, I love that as the last line, so I'm not even going to say it.
I was just about to end it.
Yeah,
I'm not
there's just
responding to
like
that.
a growl from an uncertain growl
Yeah.
from slash a broad growl. Of
Right.
Troy just
When
switches
you-
over and turns up Boston.
When you enter the bar,
Oh, God.
when you enter the bar, sitting out on the bar itself, there are 3 peanut butter and jam sandwiches with the crusts cut off. But the crusts are, you see that some of them are off to the side and some of them clearly have been nibbled at.
Oh my god.
Macris jams one of them into her face.
It's good. There's peanut butter on both sides so that the peanut butter is creating a shield so that the jam doesn't leach into the bread.
You can barely taste the arsenic.
Oh, whoa.
Oh.
Why are we assuming there's poison in this? I'm gonna grab mine too, but we need to... Has anyone talked to Theo since we left?
You never messaged him, did you?
No. Macris, I was going to tell Theo to come back you up.
Macris points at her now empty plate.
He just did.
Can you check on him?
Yeah.
She puts her sandwich in her mouth and starts dragging Apotheosis up the stairs.
I'm checking on Theo.
He's asleep.
Oh. Is he a little grubby from the sandwiches?
You'll be
Oh.
jam on his hands.
Scott, do you get messy every time you make sandwiches? Like, what is wrong with you?
No.
Okay, I'm checking on him. Sorry.
He is asleep, but when the door opens up, he's apparently a light enough sleeper that... Hmm?
I flash him a thumbs up.
Mm. And he falls back asleep.
Good night, sweet prince.
Macris has poured large like she finds the largest glasses, so probably just pints, but yeah, of water for everyone.
Yeah.
Everclear.
Everclear, yeah.
No.
The door is closed and Dante
Now
comes
would
back
be a good
upstairs.
time for you to roll your medicine.
I shall. Is it intelligence medicine?
Yes.
Dee-doo-dee-doo.
Is just 1 success.
That's a help a little bit.
Yeah, she basically just tries to wrap any wounds,
Mm-hmm.
slow the bleeding, have like water and like blankets and stuff. And puts her on the bed so y'all can sleep on the couch and floor, I guess.
Perfect.
You're back in the bar. You have gained one wolf in your inventory, alongside the crow in your inventory.
Real menagerie we're assembling here.
Yeah, seriously.
Macris, you are impaired, although you won't be shortly. I will, however, be forced to remind you, Dante, before I end this, that you destroyed technology, and therefore you have violated Spider's ban. You will gain 1 superficial willpower.
It's heavy.
But for tonight, I think we'll end the session there.
Oh.
You know, all things considered, could have gone a lot worse.
I just wanted to establish that Macris is sleeping in lupus form. That way
Oh.
she's more
cute.
comfortable being on the floor.
Dante doesn't sleep. He meditates like an elf, but to trance music. So he's got a big headphones on and he just meditates to trance.
God.
Just kidding. Although if I
hours
was setting a D&D
meditation.
campaign in like present
Yeah.
day, that would be absolutely how I
Yeah.
would meditate. You survived. Yay.
Elizabeth,
Good agree.
do you want to tell me what you learned this session?
I learned that Dusk is Apotheosis' sister. Yeah, I will take that one.
No, good.
Scott?
I learned that Ken Gagno, aka Drops the Mic, had a really ambitious plan that we managed to sort of temporarily foil for now.
Okay. Kate?
Learned that Macris is willing to risk losing honor and glory in the name of, getting help.
Yeah.
But is that not a wise course of action?
Ooh.
Renowned as a many-edged blade. Well, 3, I guess.
Three-pronged.
The 3-pronged thing?
Trident.
So the moot point is Aragorn's portmanteau question
Oh.
as to whether the pack is known as hashtag Detroma, hashtag Matroda, or hashtag Traumata.
Ooh, sorry. Oh, we're gonna influence it.
Maybe it's too late. Maybe run.
Yeah, that's
I feel like Traumata sounds similar to Climata, though.
Yeah.
good
Which
point.
is a good thing or a bad thing, who knows?
Well, when it no longer exists, it won't matter. Point.
Filled you and took your name.
Wow, Nowie. I want to call out a play. I want to call out Liz as. I can never remember which order we do these in week by week, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
It's technically it's Elizabeth's turn to call it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, because we're doing it in that order. Good. Then I will.
Well, I would like to call out Kate for
Smooth.
Macris choosing to go to Weathered Storm because it was a difficult decision and you really had no idea whether they would just turn you away. But like, it also felt very logical, very like, this is the closest port. I'm going. Yeah.
I want to call out Dante for choosing not to damage first on the first failure and then accepting it later when the stakes were higher. Because it's a ban, because even outside of it being a ban, it's still something that matters to your character and to Downstream. I think those were both really interesting choices in each context. So.
Thank you. Yeah. And I want to call out Troyan for doing what needed to be done. Like, I feel like Troyan is the justicer, but like sees herself as a little bit of a diplomat, maybe? Like, not a diplomat, you know what I mean? Like, as a let's talk this out, don't fuck with me.
You
But-
get one chance to talk it out, basically.
That's it.
Yeah.
But like, you needed to get in and find Apotheosis. That's what you did. Didn't matter. Code 902 might have explained things. Like, you just got in and got the job done, and I think that was really cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bonus points doors.
Bonus
The
points doors.
Yeah.
moot point
Doors, smoke detectors.
has been decided. Traumata wins. with an 80%
Oh,
Tromada.
Tromada.
voice of the vote.
Very good. John, I just want to also shout out the stakes in this because it was a very action intensive episode, but I feel like keeping the stakes high and keeping things moving along was a real it was very well done. Specifically, like always raising the stakes when we made a mistake. When things were bad, we continued to elevate, and it was really cool to see that.
We continue to elevate. Thank you. Well, you're back. Together as a pack.
Yay!
See how long that lasts.
Hey, look, we had to get shit done, and sometimes we get shit done separately.
Think our food, if you haven't received the buzz, you will very soon.
Oh,
Sweet.
John makes well done steaks. No, Sablica. Oh, steaks like that. Okay, sure, yeah.
AKE, not EAK.
Yeah. Okay, good. Just checking. Ay, yoy.
What's happening this week?
Woof. I mean, I'm taking a break. Just right now, I mean. You can catch me normally on Tuesday nights. I may have to pause my stream once again this Tuesday night, depending on work, depending on when I get home. So, of course, stay tuned to the Discord, because I would love to continue some spooky shit on my channel. However, on Wednesday, probably around 11 a.m. Eastern, you can catch me on my channel finishing up the first scenario of our new Doomed campaign with special guest The Crosshair. Should be a good time. We had to leave it off for a while, so I'm excited to see how these two play some Arkham together. See how it goes. Yeah.
Wednesday, I am likely to do a special JV retro, which will be both hardware and software related. So, see, that will be in the afternoon, though. That won't be in the morning. My afternoon.
Right.
Not necessarily your afternoon. I don't know where you live.
Okay, so nothing Thursday. Friday there will be more Punch Club 2.
Oh.
And then Saturday we are continuing the Trouble at Lake Tahoe. Drew Crew.
Yeah, and then I should also be back to my regular streaming schedule as of that time, so you can probably catch something on my channel at 5 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, because it's still October and I want to keep doing, weird spooky shit. Join me for that.
And then next Sunday we'll be back here with episode 8.
Already.
RPGClinic's Werewolf, Montreal by Moonlight. Packs back together. Yeah.
Yeah.
What trouble will they get into next?
Super special thanks to Aragorn and Kung Fu Fenris for coming on in for us, and for everybody who's watching us. Look, when there's a lot of people here live, it makes the chat go, and chat go makes good go. But even if you're not here live, if you're here on YouTube or if you're here through our podcast, super appreciated that you're here. I realize that by now probably you've disconnected, so you're not listening anymore. But in case you are, this would be a good opportunity for you to just tell other people about this if you think other people might enjoy it, because it would be cool to see more of you. It'd be cool for me to see this direction.
See you next time.
Bye, podcast.
Bye.
Like